saved my life.
Why can't I hear?
Playoff football on RoCo Radio will start in 2 minutes. Tonight's broadcast on RoCo Radio, covering the Reidsville Rams on their playoff march to a state championship, will start in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Tonight's game and your RoCo Radio pregame show will start in 1 minute. Tonight's coverage on the march to state championship number 24 for your Reidsville Rams will start in 30 seconds. Friday, November 14th, 2025. A significant date, as tonight is the start of the Redemption Tour in the football capital of North Carolina. As the 23-time, I said 23-time, that's right, 23-time state champion Reidsville Rams. Reidsville, you know what's about to go down. It's playoff football in the football capital of North Carolina. Round 2 of the NCHSAA 4A playoffs as the Rams take to the field for the first time this postseason against the Red Springs Red Devils. For the class of 2026, one last chance to close an unforgettable legacy and make it back to the state championship game for the third time in their 4 years at Reidsville High School. For Deontay Neal, Kentrey Harrison, and company, tonight is not about flash. It's not about stats. It's about who stands in front of them on the Redemption Tour to state championship number 24 for Reidsville football. Tonight, from the football capital of North Carolina, it's round 2 of the NCHSAA 4A East playoffs as the Reidsville Rams host the Red Springs Red Devils right here, right now on RoCo Radio and RoCoRadio.com. Tonight's coverage of round 2 of the NCHSAA 4A East playoffs is brought to you by our wonderful sponsors, whose passion is to highlight the student athletes on the gridiron, as well as the coaches that help mentor them on and off the field. Tonight's game is brought to you by Penrose Car Wash, voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County. Penrose Car Wash at 1509 South Scales in Reidsville has been serving the Reidsville and surrounding area for over 50 years. Established in 1970, this popular venue welcomes everyone. Penrose Car Wash, open 24/7, and find us on Facebook, celebrating our 55th anniversary. Penrose Car Wash, voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County 3 years in a row. Tonight's game is brought to you by Cooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Cooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayodan at 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. And visit our local Cooler Ice dispenser here in Reidsville at Schul's Home, 1635 Freeway Drive. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reidsville at 1509 South Scale Street or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Cooler Ice, great tasting, fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations. 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons. At Cooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. The team with Shannon Moore and River Lake Homes LLC is always ready as your hometown realtor in Rockingham County. Local, experienced, and trusted, River Lake Homes LLC represents its real estate clients with integrity and delivers excellent service on the journey to finding your dream home. Serving Rockingham, Guilford, and Alamance counties with over 27 years experience and endless dedication, River Lake Homes ensures your real estate investment is a success. Looking to acquire or sell land, residential or commercial properties? Look no further than your hometown realtors, River Lake Homes LLC, a believer in local community and serving all of its real estate needs. To learn more about how our agents can best serve you, visit riverlakehomesllc.com or call 336-772-3221. That's 336-772-3221 for your hometown realtors. River Lake Homes LLC, local, experienced, and trusted across Rockingham County and the entire Piedmont Triad. Tonight's game is brought to you by Tri-State Steel in Reidsville, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom and pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us at our 6,000 square foot, fully stocked retail metal superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and on Saturday from 8 a.m. till noon. From pipe bollards to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our retail metal superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote today, 336-280-4859. That's 336-280-4859 for Tri-State Steel, a value community member. Tonight's game is brought to you by our friends at Ancora Compassionate Care. When life brings tough moments, you don't have to face them alone. Ancora Compassionate Care has been part of this community since 1987, offering serious illness care, hospice care, and now compassionate support through their counseling center. Their mission is simple: to be a supportive presence for life's journey. That's care you can count on right here at home. Visit AncoraCC.org to learn more about how they can support you. When comfort matters most, ask for Ancora Compassionate Care by name, just as they're a supportive presence for life's journey. Ancora Compassionate Care is proud to support the Reidsville Rams on their journey towards another state championship. It's now time to get you ready for kickoff with your RoCo Radio pregame show. Coming up, we got your car needs of Reidsville out-of-town scoreboard. We'll take a look at playoff matchups across the area and in the 4A classification. We'll hear from head coach Eric Teague of your Reidsville Rams, and we'll have the Star-Spangled Banner from the Mighty Ram Marching Band. Let's head inside the press box here at Community Stadium in the football capital of North Carolina.
7 state championship appearances over the last since 2016, a 5-2 record, 8-1 in the second round since 2016. It all begins tonight for the Reidsville Rams in the second round against the Red Springs Red Devils, making the trip 2 hours and 23 minutes away from Red Springs, North Carolina, in Robeson County. Joe Dexter, David Woods, glad to bring you Reidsville Rams playoff football here in round number 2. You ready?
Oh, I've been ready. I don't want it to end. I love football too much, man. I want football to go all year round, even though, the body's might not be acclimated to doing that all year round. And, you take some of these hits, it's like going into a car crash. So, no, I don't think I could do that. But, man, I love football, man. I love this time of the year. I mean, the weather is beautiful. I mean, you're starting to get down a little cold weather. You get your bonfire going. You get your s'mores with your your chocolate, your graham crackers. I'll throw the marshmallows away. I don't like marshmallows, but, that's a whole nother story.
Well, I hate to be the sour person to start things off here on our pregame show, but last year it was the second round, an early exit for the Reidsville Rams. It starts the redemption tour tonight in a round where the Rams are 8-1 since 2016. They've outscored opponents in the second round 398 to 150. In layman's terms, they've scored 44 points per game in the second round. Since 2016, they've given up just 17 points per game in that same time frame. So, as we said last week, ATB. That's what it's all about for the Rams in the second round. And they've got a message to deliver tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad you put it in layman's terms because I ain't good at math anyway. But, man, I'm going to tell you, when they hit, it's like a whole nother gear when Reidsville hits playoff football time, man. I mean, defense is playing absolutely fundamentally sound. You got your offense slinging the football around, but it always starts with the run game to get that set up. Counter. But, yeah, man, I mean, it's just a whole different atmosphere, in Community Stadium once, football starts, playoff football. Man, what a time to be alive, man. I appreciate this job so much, man. I love this sport. I'm ready to go.
Coming up, we'll bring you your car needs of Reidsville out-of-town scoreboard. We'll take a look at the 4A bracket and some of the closer games here in the Greensboro metro area. We'll hear from head coach Eric Teague of your Reidsville Rams as well. We'll break down both of these teams deserving of a second-round matchup. The 17th seeded Red Springs Red Devils, 5-6 overall, 2-3 in conference play, 2-4 on the road, led by head coach Tim Ray in his fourth season, 15-27 overall. Last week, though, his first playoff win in his school history for him, a Red Springs alum back at his home school, doing good things for the Red Devils.
Oh, absolutely, man. It was a great win for them. I mean, they took care of business on offense. They defeated Jordan Matthews 37-12. I mean, their run game was pretty good. Defensively, they played a fundamentally sound game, only giving up 12 points. A couple of turnovers here and there, took care of business. They also got in the sack column as well. Man, I'm going to tell you, this defense tonight is going to be very aggressive. What I've seen so far, watching film on them, they run cover zero a whole lot. They're going to blitz a whole lot. I mean, you don't know where they're going to come from, but they're going to come. I mean, so this might be a big-time advantage for our Reidsville Rams tonight for sure because, you're going to have a lot of one-on-one opportunities with our fast receivers. We'll see what happens.
For Red Springs, they're led offensively by Chase Boone, number 2 in the 4A in passing yards, 9th in the NCHSAA. He has 3,989 career passing yards, so will most likely eclipse the 4,000 mark here tonight in round number 2. The guy he likes to get the ball to the most is Taquan Ellerby Jr. The senior is an all-state performer on the second team for highschoolovertime.com last year as a two-way player, so we'll see him bring value for the Red Devils on both sides of the ball.
Absolutely. I'll start with the quarterback, Chase Boone, man. He's very efficient. He's thrown 22 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. He averages 273 yards in the pass game. And then, you're talking about Ellerby Jr., man. Last week he had 3 catches for 57 yards. But, man, you see a slew of these guys all the way around. Nazir Blackman, you're talking about Elijah Lowry, Kylie Times, one of the leading receivers, too. He's leading interceptions. So a handful of these guys that you're probably going to hear tonight. they're also leading in the defensive side of the ball too. You have DeMarion Cooper. He's the sack leader right now with 5, and then you have leading in tackles as well. So, like I said, a handful of these guys that play offense, they're going to be also big time on defense as well.
A balanced offense for Red Springs, 19 pass plays per game to 20 rush plays per game, but it's been success in the passing game the difference throughout the season. 2,565 passing yards, a 70% completion percentage as a team, and 17 yards per completion with 23 offensive touchdowns in the air. Last week was the first time in which this team didn't throw for 250-plus yards and win.
I'm going to tell you, man, but that's still pretty good, though. I mean, you're only giving up 12 points. But, as far as, defensively, too, I wanted to touch on as well. I mean, they have 16 total sacks, 16 total hurries, 16 total interceptions. Now, I don't know whether this is accurate or not. It's 16 across the board except for fumble recoveries with 17 from what I've seen. But, man, offensively, too, they're very well balanced. They like to get the run game going, and then they start slinging the football around. And it is something else to watch too, man. But this ought to be an interesting game. This is one that Reidsville does not need to look over. We need to come in, take care of business from the word go. Turnovers need to be down. Penalty yards need to be down. And we need to play fundamentally sound football.
Azir Blackman leading the way defensively in tackles, 70 tackles, 9 tackles for loss and 2 sacks, 8 tackles last week, and 5 tackles for loss against Jordan Matthews, putting up 37 points last week. That's the most points that this Red Springs Red Devils team has scored offensively this season in one single game. Running the ball last week was a success for them. 30 carries, 252 yards, averaging 8 per carry against Jordan Matthews with 3 touchdowns. Leading the way was Raymond Blue Jr., number 0, 15 carries, 104 yards, 7 per, and 2 touchdowns. So Red Springs comes into this one on a winning streak, 2 straight. For the Reidsville Rams, 8-2, looking to make it 9 wins or more for the 26th consecutive season with a win tonight.
Yep, absolutely, man. I'll tell you one thing we could touch on about the rushing, too. You need to watch out for Chase Boone, the quarterback. For a total, he's got 59 carries for 441 yards and 6 touchdowns. He's also a threat in the run game. So, yeah, we need to keep check on him, too, which we got an awesome linebacking core, man. We can do that. But, yeah, man, this is going to be a fun game to watch. I can't wait to get it going as soon as our man hits that play clock and get it going, too.
Coming up, we'll hear from head coach Eric Teague. In just a second, we'll have your Car Needs of Reidsville out-of-town scoreboard, but let's preview your Reidsville Rams. As we mentioned, looking for their 9th or more win season for the 26th consecutive time. 83-13 playoff record since 2002. 34-1 since 2016 in playoff games here at Community Stadium, and 72-6 since 2001 here at home in the playoffs on that March to championship number 24. I said it in the pregame show. I believe it with all my heart. This is a redemption tour.
Oh, absolutely, man. I mean, these guys are even last year, after they took that tough loss to East Rutherford, I mean, we was all reeling. Even us out here, we was reeling at the same time too, man. We couldn't believe it. But, they got back, quick, went into basketball season. I mean, won a state championship. So then I'm telling you, man, I just feel like this team is very determined. They want to get things going. They're ready to play right now. And I think, guys like Deontay, this is going to be his last time playing football. Kendre, he's going to be going to Oregon. I mean, you got other guys, Hatfield, Whitted, AP, and, we can't forget about Thor, Cadence Pruitt, man. They're all ready to go, Joe. I'm ready to go. I'm excited. I'm ready to get this thing going. They're going to be ready.
Let's break things down, starting defensively for the Reidsville Rams, led by defensive coordinator Doug Mars and that wonderful staff, Blue Death. 15 points per game against 4 consecutive defensive shutouts heading into the final week of the season. McMichael able to put 12 points on the board, but 4 defensive shutouts of BY, Carver, Rockingham County, and Moorhead. 2 score games or less in all but 1 win this season. That win against Walkertown, where they need a little bit more offensively at 28 points given up against one of the best teams in the 3A. 58 tackles for loss, 21 sacks, 80 QB hurries, and I think tonight, facing an offense led by Boone at quarterback that is going to be 4 wide with nobody up front to help, at least what we've seen on tape, there's going to be adjustments heading into the game. That front 4, which is essentially an extension of a front 6 with the depth that Reidsville has, that could be the difference in this one. I'm looking to Thor. I'm looking to number 18 with his 34 QB hurries on the season and 5.5 sacks, which leads the Rams.
I'm going to tell you what, too, man. They run a lot of stuff that's short game passes. They'll run like a 4 wide receiver, formation. They'll run all hitches. Then the next time around, you might come back, they might have some inside zone. Then they'll hit you with a flood concept where, you have your out route, your 10-yard out, and your vertical. I mean, there's some things right here. They'll have some pick plays going into 4-receiver set. One play that I remember very, very much so is NASCAR, which we ran at Moorhead, which we had Lord have mercy, my mind went blank. We had Barnes catch the touchdown against Cummings.
On the throw from Jaden Martin.
Yeah, Jaden Martin. But, yeah, man, you got to watch the motions, too, because they will motion, the slot receiver to make it, 3, trips on right or left-hand side. And they also run a lot of stop and goes. So they got to be very fundamentally sound, which, with Deontay and everybody back there. So if I'm Reidsville tonight, I'm absolutely getting after Chase Boone. But I'm also going to play press coverage. I am going to play press coverage all night long. I'm going to make them earn respect. Make us, back off and, earn respect for that. But, yeah, I definitely play press coverage, and I bring the house tonight.
For me, the key, and we talked about this with Coach Teague, is the linebacking core in their ability in pass coverage to make plays, as well as when they're called upon in the blitz packages. Savion Johnson, AP, Anthony Peel, Zaylen Joker Hampton, JoJo Samalu, and Michael Smith. They've done a great job alongside with the safeties Derek Lyons and Richard Brathwaite back there to really control and force the offense to run plays that the defense really dictates the game at that point. The way that the defense runs, it dictates the offense into doing what they want it to do.
Absolutely, too. And these are not, linebackers that are 4'9", 5'2", 5'3" speed. These are guys that can absolutely get after it. And when they hit you, it is like I said before, it's like a daggone car crash when they hit you. They don't care. They will smack you right in the mouth. I mean, it is something to watch with this linebacking core. But, yeah, man, I look to see Reidsville really get after Chase Boone because you got to get him uncomfortable. He's been very efficient this year, throwing for almost 70% of his balls completed. But, yeah, man, I feel like if you get after him, put some pressure on him, really kind of make this offense kind of sputter a little bit, I think you'll be just fine.
Let's talk offense in the Reidsville Rams attack. 132-9 in the last 141 games for these Rams. And offensively, we like to talk about Deontay Neal, Kendra Harrison, and Braxton Johnson, what they do in the pass game. But in the run game, it's really the attack is more than balanced. 26 rushing plays per game versus 21 pass plays per game, despite the fact that Reidsville has had 6 different players throw a pass this season.
Oh, absolutely, man. It is just absolutely amazing just to watch all the athletes on the team this year for Reidsville. I mean, we've got Deontay, man, who can run the ball, kick return, punt return. He could probably kick a field goal if he wanted to. Sorry about that.
Slide that cord underneath y'all. Come right in, plug it in.
We're trying to.
It's right there. Yep.
Go ahead, Joe. We'll let you continue it off.
In the run game, it's led by Keyshawn Henry, 75 carries, which leads the team 438 yards. On the season, Michael Smith, 59 carries, 325 yards, and 4 touchdowns as well. Braxton Johnson will lead things offensively at quarterback, but as mentioned, 6 different players have thrown passes in this season, including Tyson Broadway with 16-26, 204 yards, and 5 touchdowns. So I'm looking for offensively, though, is Kendra Harrison just 8 away from the single-season record of 25 touchdowns set by Q Flippin in 2021. Needs 3 touchdowns to break the all-time receiving touchdowns record of 48 set by Flippin in 2021. It's time to take a look at your car needs of Reidsville out-of-town scoreboard. Let's get you ready with some of these playoff games brought to you by Car Needs. For the best full-service auto repair station in the area, visit the team at Car Needs on Scale Street in Reidsville. Car Needs offers new tires, front-end alignments, oil changes, car maintenance, air condition repairs, and the option of full or self-service Daytona gasoline. Our experienced mechanics will do a thorough inspection of your vehicle to accurately identify any problems, clearly explain what needs to be done, and guarantee each and every repair that we perform. Open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. till 5 p.m. Car Needs of Reidsville, we appreciate your business and are always available for you. Let's start in the 4A bracket. On the east side, your Reidsville Rams, the number 1 team, taking on the number 17 Red Springs Red Devils, 8-2 versus 5-6. 7-3 Southwestern Randolph will take on 7-3 Eastern Wayne, the 8-9 seeds. The winner will face the winner of this game next Friday. Number 5 Randleman taking on number 12 North Pitt, 7-3 for the Tigers, 6-5 for North Pitt. Number 4 Central Davidson will take on Carver, the number 13 seed, at 7-4 after a win over Moorhead by just 2 points last week. On the bottom side of the bracket in the east side, at number 3 East Duplin at 8-2 takes on 14th seeded North Johnson at 6-5. Number 6 Bunn, the Wildcats at 8-2 will take on Southwest Edgecombe at 6-5 on the season. Familiar friends and foes of the Reidsville Rams, number 7 TW Andrews at 8-2 will take on 6-5 Clinton, also a familiar foe, a state championship game foe of the Reidsville Rams. Number 18, Roanoke Rapids at 3-8 will take on number 2, West Craven. The Eagles are 9-1. Their only loss to New Bern, the number 10 seed in the 7A bracket. On the west side in the 4A, Brevard takes on West Oaks, number 1 versus number 16. 10-0 for Brevard. David, 41 points per game at 16 points per game against. But if you got Coach Lohman in there, they're 5-6. They've won 4 straight games, including an upset of number 11 North Surrey.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on West Oaks. Do not sleep on Coach Lohman and West Oaks, man. He's a very good coach, and they're sneaky.
I don't know if it's a big wheel buzzsaw, but it's as close as you can get to a big wheel buzzsaw. Number 6. Make that number 8 Burns, 6-4, takes on number 24 West Stanley at 2-9 overall on the season. Mount Pleasant, the number 5 seed on the west side, 7-3 against number 12 Tuscola at 6-5. Pisgah at 7-3, the number 4 seed on the west side against West Iredell, who is 6-5, the 13 seed. Newton Conover at 8-2. The 3 seed will host Ford, the number 14 seed, at 5-6. Shannon Wingate with over 1,090 rushing yards and 14 touchdowns leads number 6 Maiden at 6-4 against number 11 seed North Surrey at 7-4 overall on the season. 8-2 Stuart Kramer takes on Bandies at 6-5. You've got a passing offense for Bandies with 2,747 passing yards on the year versus a rushing attack with 1,983 yards. RS Central takes on High Brighton, the number 2 seed in the West, 9-1. RS Central is 6-3. At your Car Needs of Reidsville out-of-town scoreboard, the 4A bracket. We'll bring you down to the field here in just a bit for the Star Spangled Banner. Before then, we'll bring you some of the games in the metro area to watch. We look at that 3A West bracket. Number 15, Thomasville versus number 2, Mount Airy. That's going to be a huge one. East Rutherford, the 7th seed, versus number 10, Shelby at 8-3, 9-1. For East Rutherford, it's Pinkerton versus Land Farmer, running attack versus passing attack. Number 6, Walkertown, back into the playoffs after a bye in round 1 at 8-1. Takes on number 22, Wheatmore, who's 3-8, but they upset 7-3 Wilkes Central West Wilkes last week. Connor Benton was 15-19 for 231 yards. Number 18, Dixon takes on number 2, Northeast Guilford. J.J. Galat had a lot of yardage on the ground, 400-plus yards and 7 touchdowns last week against Rockingham County. We'll see how the Wildcats adjust. In the 7A, 8-3 Page takes on 8-2 Independence. In the 3A, 8-2 Providence Grove takes on 8-3 West Davidson. As we bring you down to Jimmy Teague Field for our national anthem, the Mighty Ram Marching Band. the Mighty Ram Marching Band at midfield with your Star-Spangled Banner here in round 2 of the NCHSAA 4A East playoffs. To get you ready for kickoff, Red Springs and Reidsville. Let's hear from head coach Eric Teague of your Reidsville Rams. It's your RoCo Radio pregame show here on RoCo Radio and RoCoRadio.com. Round 2 of the high school playoffs here in the 4A East as we're joined with head coach Eric Teague. Week 1 for you guys, though. What are your feelings on that heading into this one and just your overall message on the off week?
Yeah, the biggest thing at this point is there's 32 teams that have an opportunity to be 4A state champs, and we're one of those 32. And then after tonight, we got to be one of 16. So just focusing on us during the bye week, things that we can get better at, and then after last week, found out who we were going to play, just opportunity to put a game plan in, and then know there's no more buys, no more off days, things like that. Hopefully we can put a 5-week stretch of really good football together.
Were you guys able to keep close eye on that Red Springs and Jordan Matthews game?
Yeah, we were didn't go to it in person, but with the NFHS, we were able to flip back and forth between a couple different games. So, yeah, we were definitely flipping back to that one, kind of keeping up with it. And then, obviously, we were able to trade film and study it a little bit more at that point. But this point in the year, anybody who plays is going to be a quality opponent, so we expect everybody's best effort from here on out.
Did you use some of the off week to get healthy? Did you need that, or was it something that you kind of wish you were playing?
Some aspects you kind of wish you're playing. You kind of, at this point in the year, you're just itching to be able to go play. But we had not any big injuries, but some guys that needed some rest. So hopefully they'll be rested and ready to play tonight.
Coach, let's talk about your defense. You'll face a team that likes to run it 4 wide quite a bit. They've got a good quarterback, second in the 4A in passing yards at this point. Defensively, what is the game plan, and what has been your game plan here at the end of the season to continue to build strong to this moment?
Yeah, it's just trusting the game plan we put in each week. So it starts with trusting the things that we coach them to do all week, and then from there, the best pass defense is pass rush. So we're trusting those 4 guys up front. We might add a 5th guy every now and then to trap to the quarterback, but it's hard to throw when you got guys in your face knocking the ball down or close to getting sacked, getting hurries. So that kind of takes some of the pressure off of our secondary. But then we got some good guys in the secondary also that can cover. So they have a good scheme. They got 2 good receivers. They got a lot of yards. Good quarterback makes good decisions. So we got to put pressure on the quarterback, and then our secondary's got to know what their coverage is, and then go make a play on the ball.
We know what the pass rush can do up front and what the guys can do up front, Kendra and Cadence and Keontae and the guys in the middle and Tyson and Devontae. And we know the secondary, obviously, and how talented they are, but one of maybe the unheralded spots tonight might be the linebackers, especially in coverage if you don't bring anybody towards the football.
Yeah, those guys in the middle, they're the ones making the strength call. They're making sure we're lined up right. That's where it starts, getting lined up right before the snap, and then that allows you to go play the right assignment. So it starts with getting lined up right, and then you can go play. So, yeah, those 2 guys, really Savion and AP in the middle, and then even sometimes Zay, Hampton. We rely on those guys as the quarterbacks of our defense to get us lined up right so we can go play.
Coach, last time out on this field in the second round, a loss to East Rutherford. It hung with the guys heading into the season. It helped them build in the offseason and build up to this point. Has that been part of your messaging this week, is remembering that game to get on to the next level?
Yeah, nothing real specific, but it's definitely in the minds of especially our upperclassmen that were on that team. Experiencing an upset loss here at home in the second round definitely is a lot earlier than we were expecting, and people expected us to go. So that's definitely on their minds, but that's how the playoffs are. You either win or go home, and so you got to show up each and every Friday night and play your best football.
Offensively, last week at least for Red Springs defensively, they brought a lot of pressure on the line of scrimmage. They brought their linebackers up in that 3-3-5 look. How important is the run game against that, and also being able to effectively pass the ball in quick options?
Yeah, the 3-3 stack is something you don't see as much. I'm thinking maybe Northern, which is the first game of the year, is really somebody that ran it a bunch. So you don't see it often, so kind of throw it in there in practice just from week to week just to make sure you still see it. So the odd front presents a couple different challenges also with the different linebacker looks that they have. You don't really – they're going to be bringing somebody but don't necessarily know where they're coming from. So definitely the quarterbacks, running backs got to be aware on protections, and then the quarterback's got to know when he has time to take a shot down the field or when he's got to dump it off to a hot guy. So it's a little bit different, but then we've been coaching up all week. Hopefully they can go execute tonight.
And that it gives their athletes the best chance to make plays, I feel like, running that defense. But you've got some athletes to match them. I feel like when you've got athletes versus athletes, it comes down to that line of scrimmage and who's going to win that. I feel good about Reidsville offensively and defensively there. How you feel about your offensive line heading into this one against facing that type of pressure?
Yeah, just in general, when the temperature cools down a little bit, you got to be able to run the ball. So we're relying on those big guys up front to get us some extended drives where we can run the ball several times, not just relying on our receivers and quarterbacks to go make plays down the field. So being able to run the ball and go get first downs and then them have to defend the rush opens up some things on the pass game. So being able to mix it up with the run and the pass is important for our offense, especially as we make a stretch into the playoffs.
Coach, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
That's head coach Eric Teague here on your RoCo Radio pregame show as we get you ready for kickoff. That is now here in round 2 of the NCHSAA 4A East playoffs. The Rams in their gold uniforms with blue numbering and lettering, white pants with blue and gold trimmed down the side of the pants, the traditional golden domes. Red Springs in red helmets with red numbering and lettering and all white uniforms here tonight. Your captains for tonight for Red Springs, Raymond Blue Jr., Taquan Ellerby Jr., Chase Boone, and Zayden Cummings. For your Reidsville Rams, Kentroy Harrison, Deontay Neal, Anthony Peel, and Savion Johnson. The Rams will kick right to left. Alex Penaloza set to kick. Ellerby back to return here on the near side. End over end to the far side at the 40. A high looping kick recovered by the Red Devils. They'll be down at the 44-yard line. The house is rocking here at Community Stadium, and RoCo Radio is here with round 2 coverage thanks to support from Penrose Car Wash, Cooler Ice, as well as Shannon Moore and the team at River Lake Homes LLC, the team at Tri-State Steel in Reidsville, and Ancora Compassionate Care. So Red Springs will start left to right. This is an offense that averages 371 yards per game, 138 on the ground, 233 in the air. Leading the way is Chase Boone at quarterback, second in the 4A in passing yards, and Taquan Ellerby Jr. at receiver with over 1,000 receiving yards. It'll be 4 wide to start things up, 5 up front, David.
All right, partner, we're going to see a lot of 4 wide tonight. I mean, they're going to run a trips right, trips left. You might see deuce, which is 2 receivers on each side. You're always going to have your 1 running back. You might see some 5 wide on occasion. They might have some read option, and you might see some full house pistol.
Single back is Blue Jr. Stepping back to throw is Boone, the quarterback, to Ellerby in the slot. A tackle is almost made now to the sideline. Big gain for Ellerby past midfield to the 45-yard line.
So as you can see, I've done my homework. I got all the plays right here. They love to run nothing but straight hitches. It'll be a 4 wide receiver, deuce on each side, 2 receivers on each side, and they'll run nothing but straight hitches.
Left to right for the Red Devils, 5-6 overall in this season. Winners of 2 straight, a win in the first round over Jordan Matthews. Blue to the right side of his quarterback,
all right,
Chase Boone.
Here we come, trips left right here.
Single receiver on near side, looking the far side, quick throw. It's in the slot and complete, but to the line of scrimmage. Good stop by the Rams defense. In on the play, AP and Zaylen Hampton, the Joker, going over 100 career tackles last week. Second down and 10, the completion to Kylie Thames.
All right, partner, right there was trips left. We've seen this play a handful of times with Moorhead. It was, pretty much a flood concept. And that play right there is designed for one-on-one coverage, mainly the outside.
Shotgun formation again for Red Springs on second down and 10 from the 45. Left to right, 3 receivers near side, single receiver far side. Now back blue to the left side, gets the handoff right up the middle for a gain of 4. Ball is on the ground, scooped up by the Rams, but it's called down.
And right there was your inside zone. Normally when they run inside zone, they'll do like a little fake screen, but you really need to pay attention to that fake screen because you never know when they might try to hit him.
So 3rd down and 6. A big gain to Ellerby to start this drive on a hitch where the athlete made the play, breaking a tackle. Pat to the 45, now after a run play of 4, 3rd down and 6 from the 41. Blue Death sets up with 4 up front. Standing up is Harrison on the far side edge. Here comes the pressure from Harrison. Flushes the pocket, stepping up is Boone, making the throw, but incomplete. Intended on the far sideline. Good coverage out there by Deontay Neal and Jordan Robinson covering Ellerby.
And right there was your stop and go routes. They like to run a lot of stop and goes. I like our DBs against that stop and go though, partner.
4th down and 6 from the 41. Here comes the Red Springs offense. 3 receivers near side, single receiver far side is Ellerby. Blue in the backfield to the left side of the quarterback Boone. Hard snap. Tries to get the draw, now looks to the sidelines. And the coaching staff, Coach Ray, for the play call at readjustment. 4th and 6 from the 41. It's a draw. Handed off to Blue. It's shut down by Blue Death. A gain of a couple, but a turnover on downs. Rams football.
And I'll tell you, partner, that's a great job by the defensive line right there to shoot those gaps, and then you had the linebackers shoot the gaps as well. I like what Reidsville's doing so far. You know, they're running trips right, trips left, but every time they're running trips, you have 4 guys over there, so it's pretty much a 3-on-4.
Nothing score. First drive offensively for the Rams here in the first. 10:25 to play in the quarter. Here comes the offense. Braxton Johnson leads the way in the gun. Trip receivers near side. Heavy up front. A tight end to the far side is Harrison. His hand down in the ground. Man in motion is Whitted to the far side. Roll that way does Johnson. Gets a block on the edge. He's got time to throw. On the sideline had Whitted wide open. Ooh, maybe some yellow could have been thrown there. Incomplete.
And there is a yellow flag down.
There is a flag in the middle of the field.
And I'm going to tell you, this Red Devils defense is very aggressive, man. That was pretty much cover 0 right there. You know, they're not going to respect Reidsville's offense, so we're going to have to throw the top off. And he had a wide open Deontay Neal right there at the 25-yard line. Just missed him.
Rams offense, 26 rushing plays per game, 21 pass plays per game.
So that was an illegal man downfield right there, partner.
2,140 passing yards on the season, 1,484 rush yards. 2 in the backfield for the Rams on 2nd down and long after the penalty. Quick flip out to Neal here near side to the 40-yard line on the sideline. Gets out of bounds at the 45. Reception number 42 on the season for Deontay, and catch number 133 in his career.
And right there, that was just a simple screen to Deontay Neal right there at the slot receiver position. You had the safety for the Red Devils playing 8 yards off the ball, man. They are playing close. Look at this.
Neal far side, Harrison at tight end, lined up on the far side as well. Hand in the ground, single back in the backfield, up back as well. Derek Lyons gets the carry, right up the gut. That's going to be enough for a first down, carrying the pile past the 50 to the 49-yard line. That's what Derek Lyons has done on offense all year. 14 carries, 148 yards, 11 per carry, and 3 touchdowns rushing. As he moves the chains to the 49 near side hash. Reidsville offense is ready to go. Neal on the far side at receiver. Galloway here. Make it near side, far side for Neal. Wingman and a back in the backfield. Smith to block. Wide open, Neal far side hash. And just too much mustard on the football. Covered by Ellerby. He beat him at the line.
And I'm going to tell you what. Later on in this ball game, I would look for that at least 5 or 6 more times. I mean, just the track star speed of Deontay Neal. He just blew right by him. That's twice he's done beating.
Reset the offense for the Rams. Harrison will step off at tight end, now into the slot on the far side. 3 receivers far side. Quick snaps. Johnson throws it to Harrison. Grabs, puts his paws on it. It's going to be a gain of 5. 3rd down and 5 at the 45-yard line.
And I like what Reidsville's doing. They're going up-tempo. But, again, I wouldn't shy away from the run game. I'd like to still get that run game going to open up the pass. Because eventually these safeties that are playing press coverage, they're playing cover 0 half the time, they're going to have to start respecting these receivers' speed.
Galloway at receiver near side. Anthony Peel checks in as a receiver in the slot. He'll line up behind Kendra Harrison in the slot and motion into the backfield. Single back alongside Johnson, gets the football. Handed off, wide open lane for Michael Smith. Cuts near side hash to the 30. Sideline out of bounds at the 26. Senior Michael Smith.
And that's what I was talking about right there, partner. If you can get these big chunk yardage in the run game going, eventually these guys are going to have to start playing back.
9:05 to play here in the first quarter. Nothing score. First offensive drive for the Rams, forced a turnover on downs in scoring territory on Red Springs' first drive of the game. Two receivers near side. It's Galloway and Neal bunched up on the line. Harrison on the far side. In the backfield on motion is Neal, handed off to Smith up the middle for a gain of a couple.
And right there was just what Reidsville does best. That was a simple counter play. They gain a lot of chunk yardage in the run game off of that one play.
Now Smith will move out of the backfield. He'll line up at receiver far side, trips far side. Neal's over there, and Peel is there. Peel and Smith probably to block on the far side.
And watch the one-on-one coverage.
Throw it that way. Neal is wide open on the quick screen. The ball hits the ground, incomplete. Man, they had AP in front. They had a cavalry going. A pass just a bit low from Johnson. 3rd down and 8 for the Rams on their first drive of the game. 8:35 to play here in the first quarter. Nothing score here on round 2 of the NCHSAA 4A East playoffs. Smith to the right side of Johnson. Single receiver near side is Galloway. Is that going to be a flag?
I think it is.
They got the jump.
Let's see who it's on.
Or are they going to call false start?
Offsides, okay.
So that's going to make it 3rd down and 3. Inside the 20-yard line, right to left to the 19. Line the football up here on the near side hash. Lead blocker is Peel here on the near side. In the backfield is a single back. It's Smith who gets it on the counter. Bounces off tackle. Finds the 10-yard line. Finds the 5-yard line. And walks in. A Penrose Car Wash Couleur score for Michael Smith on the counter run. It looked like a blender just off tackle here near side, but spinning out of it is Smith for the touchdown score. The senior puts it in for his 5th rushing touchdown of the season. 6-0 Reidsville. 8:29 to play here in the first.
Let's see if they go for 2 or they fake us out. Let's see what happens.
Neal standing up. He takes the snap. He jukes again, throws to the far side corner. Nobody there. Kendra Harrison scores 2 points easily and makes it 8-0 Reidsville with 8:29 to play here in the first quarter. Tonight's game is brought to you by our friends at Penrose Car Wash, our touchdown sponsor. Penrose Car Wash, voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County. Penrose Car Wash at 1509 South Scales has been serving the Reidsville and surrounding area for over 50 years. Established in 1970, this popular venue welcomes everyone. Penrose Car Wash, open 24/7, and find us on Facebook. Celebrating our 55th anniversary, Penrose Car Wash, voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County 3 years in a row. What'd you like from the Rams offense on that drive?
Oh, man, that was a balance of run and pass. I mean, they looked really good. On that last play right there, they had the safety. He shaded over to the 2 receiver set, so that was a 2 receivers, 2 corners, and 1 safety. That was a 2-by-3. But, hey, man, I mean, that middle flooded wide open. They just hit it for the touchdown.
Penaloza lines it up here near side hash at the 40-yard line, set to kick. Allaby, the only deep returner for Red Springs here on the near side. They know that Penaloza's staying away from him. Far side, end over end, high kick to the 31-yard line. It's recovered and knocked down at the 39-yard line is number 5, Nazir Blackman, the running back. So here comes Red Springs for their second drive. On the first drive, the passing game got working just a bit. Allaby was able to get free up to the 45-yard line, but then the Rams defense tightened up, forced a turnover on downs, a draw play on 4th down and 6, stopped for less than a 3-yard gain. So here comes Red Springs at the 40-yard line, far side hash. It's a 4-receiver set, 3 receivers near side. Bratcher here at receiver near side. Ellaby on the near side as well. Boone takes a snap, quick throw. It's complete, middle of the field. A flag on the play to the 50-yard line near the first down marker to Lowry, but there is a flag in the backfield.
That should be holding coming back. Wait a minute. Holding, offense, yep.
You got to give credit here to Chase Boone, though. He knows he's got to get it out quickly. He's not waiting in the pocket to make a play. He is throwing it as quick as he can.
And I like the receivers, too, because they sit inside these zones, man, and they sit down, where there's open grass. And that's good teaching. That's good coaching right there.
So they'll move it back to the 30-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 20 from the 30. Left to right for Red Springs. Here comes Bratcher on the near side and Lowry. It's a 4-receiver set on the far side. It'll be Thames and Ellerby. In the backfield is Blue Jr.
And they're stacked receivers.
And another whistle.
What we got going on here?
I'm not sure.
It looks like Kendray's coming out for a play. Not sure what happened. Maybe helmet.
Maybe wardrobe or, helmet. Yep. So Keontae Brunson will check in for him on the far side. Up front for the Rams. Run it, trying to find room just in between the tackle and the guard. Here on the near side, it'll be a gain of a couple for the running back, Blue Jr. It'll make it 2nd down and 16.
Here they come again. They're going back to that stacked receiver set, so maybe look for an inside zone run.
Thames and Ellerby on the far side. That's where the quarterback, Boone, looks. It's complete just off the first down marker to Thames. That's to the 45-yard line. Far side hash. Man, Ellerby got free on that, didn't he? But they could have connected with him potentially there.
They're going fast. Here we go.
3rd down and 5 from the 45-yard line, just in front of midfield. Left to right for Red Springs. Boone goes back to the sideline, now sets at the 40-yard line. Tailback Blue to the left side. Steps, 2-step drop, now steps in the pocket. Here comes Cadence Pruitt and brings him down. Thor is here. Sack number 6.5 on the season for Cadence Pruitt.
So Cadence Pruitt was like John Cena. Hey, you can't see me, but I'm coming.
4th down and 8 from the 42-yard line. Red Springs is going to send out the punt unit, I believe.
Yep.
It'll be Thames set to punt from the 30-yard line. Looks like the Rams are going to bring pressure here on special teams. Far side hash is the line spot. Good snap. Here's the punt from Thames. It hangs high to the 30-yard line. Far sideline bounces out of bounds at about the 26. So here comes the Rams offense, 8-0 lead, 6:28 to play here in the first quarter. Michael Smith counter run, the first score of the game for the Rams. They're actually going to spot that at the 22. I thought it bounced way further than in front of that.
I thought it was right there at the 28. Okay.
Well, you got your glasses on. I was going to say between the 27 and the 26, so.
I thought it looked like the 28.
Not the 22, though.
Yeah.
Right to left, 2 backs in the backfield for the Rams. Johnson in at quarterback. 2 receivers near side, single receiver far side. Handed off on the delay. Plenty of room for AP. Anthony Peel switches hands as he heads to the near sideline, out of bounds at the 49-yard line.
I'll tell you what, partner. I think that's what they need to keep doing. I feel like they got a bigger advantage, especially on the offensive line, going against their defensive front.
And they see it too, especially with that 3-3-5 stack. And there's athletes up front for Red Springs, but there's big men up front for the Rams, especially when you line up Agent Zero on the far side at tight end. He plants his hand in the ground. 2 backs in the backfield, a lead blocker, 2 receivers near side. One of them, Deontay Neal in the motion. Fake it on the jet sweep to him. Now rolling out is Johnson, throwing it deep. Wide open is Harrison, leaping up over 2 and making the catch at the 24. I've become so accustomed to him being over everybody that they said he was wide open with 2 draped on him. Goodness. And he leaped up, made the play.
Man. Dan Lanning, I'm going to tell you what, you're getting a good one. And Dan Lanning, if you're listening in, yeah, it's RoCo Radio. If you'd like to do an interview with Joe Dexter, just let us know. We got you.
Big Will in the comments. What's good, fellas? Jeff is here. Melita is here. Melody and Jason are here. Bobby's here as well. Let us know where you're listening in from tonight. Molly was here as well, listening in from Myrtle Beach. To her Rams with an 8-0 lead. Now inside the 20 to the 12-yard line. Far side hash, the ball lined up. AP in the backfield, Keyshawn Henry as well. 3-step drop for Johnson, throws the fade near side to Harrison, and a flag. That's going to be defensive pass interference on number 8, Kylie Thay.
Yeah, that was pretty much a pick play. That's that one-on-one. They like to get the fade route to Kendre. And I want to tell you, when you're 6'7", going up against what, like maybe 6'1"-ish, maybe so, I'm going to grab 2 if it was me. I'm 5'7". So if I'm 6'7", I'm just going to go ahead and start grabbing the crap out of him.
Steven says he's listening in from Greensboro, UPS. What's going on, Steven?
Go.
Glad to have you in with us. 8-0 lead for the Rams. 6 minutes to play here in the first quarter. In scoring territory. With the pass interference, half the distance to the goal. Put the ball at the 6. Man in motion is Neal. Fake it to him. Lyons is the quarterback. He rushes in. It's a Penrose Car Wash Cooler Ice score for Derek Lyons. Rushing touchdown number 4 on the season for the senior.
And that was just a simple wildcat right there with a little bit of jet sweep action. And Derek Lyons kept it. Easy touchdown.
14-0 Reidsville. 5:53 to play here in the first. The whole offensive line lines up here on the near side hash besides the snapper who's going to snap it to Neal. 2 receivers bunched up on the far side. Single man to the left of Neal is Peel. What a move, a juke and spin.
Oh, he
now
got
to the
it.
far side pile on. Deontay Neal doing Deontay Neal things. 16-0 Reidsville.
Wow, he said not 1 pump fake, not 2 pump fakes. Hey, we'll hit you with the 3rd one. Easy 2-point conversion.
Goodness gracious.
Man. Oh, man, this is his last ride in football, man. Oh, my goodness.
Tonight's game brought to you by Cooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Cooler Ice is countywide. Cool down those Rams. No, don't cool down those Rams. Let them go. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayodan, 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart, and visit our local Cooler Ice dispenser at Jules Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reidsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash at 1509 South Scales or 2 Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Cooler Ice, great tasting, fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations, 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons at Cooler Ice. Fresh and ready when you are. Penaloza with a high-hanging kick on the far side. Return by number 5 to the 50-yard line. The return by Blackman is to the 45 past midfield. So good field position for Red Springs, down 16-0.
All right, here we go. Let's see. I'm going to make a guess right here, partner. Let's see if they come out trips right. 1 receiver set on the left-hand side. I think they're going to start slinging it around. I mean, you're down 2 scores. I think you're going to get a little chancy right here.
Whichever side, it'll be interesting to see how they counter defensively the Rams with number 18 who lines up here on the left side. It'll be a 2-receiver bunch set. 4 receivers, 2 on each side. At the 50, here's Boone, flushed out of the pocket, steps up, makes a throw.
Intercepted.
And it's intercepted, dropped on the ground. Almost picked off. It is going to be incomplete, I believe.
No. That's Reidsville football.
That's a Reidsville football?
Yes, it is.
LaDon Hatfield with the interception on the far side at the 15.
Let's go.
A turnover on downs, now an interception for the Rams defense. Interception number 10 on the season for the Rams. So here we go, Rams offense right back out there.
And they come out in a 4-receiver set. You got one running back.
Far side hash from the 14-yard line. Roll it here near side. Johnson will stop and plant. Throws complete. Galloway. Oh, he lost the football. It's on the ground. Red Springs jumping on it. No call yet from the officials. And they're going to signal it Red Springs football. So give it right back to the Red Devils after the interception.
So when he called it, he did make a football move, trying to go upfield with it.
Galloway is devastated, but he's being picked up by his teammates and the coaching staff on the sideline. So now back to Red Springs, down 16, 5:32 to play here in the first. Near side hash at the 25. Here comes Boone and company. In the backfield is Blue. 4-receiver set for the Red Devils. Boone takes a step, steps up in the pocket, gets away from Pruitt, throws on the run, diving, making the interception. Do they call it an interception?
Yeah, that's incomplete. And there's a flag right here, so it might be a holding call coming back.
That time it was Demarion Whitted, Superman dive. So it's going to be a hold.
Yep, holding on Red Springs coming back. So that play right there, partner, is what I talked about earlier. That's what they call NASCAR. It's kind of like a pick play, and you take your receiver and you're going up the sideline.
You try to use the slot receiver to decoy as a decoy to get that defender off that man going deep.
But that was severely underthrown.
I mean, when you've got number 18 breathing down your neck, it was a heck of a play by Boone to even make a throw. So after the penalty, be first down and 20 from the 35-yard line, near side hash. Single back in the backfield. It's the Red Devils in the gun, left to right. 3 receivers far side, single receiver near side. Looking that way is Boone. He slips up in the backfield, almost brought down by Pruitt. Here comes Zaylen Hampton, the joker. The ball is on the ground after the Hampton hit. Campbell jumps on it. Is it Rams football? We await the call. It is.
Is it?
It is Rams football. Devontae Campbell. Pruitt came off the edge. He scared the living bejeebus out of the quarterback. And in came with the hit was Zaylen Hampton. The recovery by the Rams, I believe it was 44. Devontae Campbell with the recovery.
I'm going to tell you what, partner, I didn't know who had the football. They came up like, oh, no, we just missed one. But they did get it back, and here we go.
So an interception. And then a fumble for the Rams. Now a lost football for Red Springs. Reidsville football at the 36-yard line, right to left. Inside their own territory. 5:15 to play here in the first. 16-0 lead for Reidsville.
I'm going to tell you what, partner, with the way they're lined up right now, you got the free safety for Red Springs. He's shaded over to the left-hand side. You got absolute one-on-one coverage with Deontay Neal.
It's All-Stater Ellerby at defensive back, covering Neal on the far side. Harrison lines up, standing up at tight end on the far side as well. Up back for the Rams. Single back in the backfield. Receiver near side is Galloway. Time to throw for Tyson Broadway, who's in the game. Gets away from the defender, throws wide open at the 50-yard line. Readjusting is Galloway, making the catch at the 44. Frankie Galloway making up for the fumble. So past midfield now for these Rams. They spot it just in front of the 45-yard line, the nose of the football on that white line.
And I tell you, the last couple of times that Deontay Neal's had one-on-one coverage, he's blew by his, the corner playing up against him.
3 receivers near side, single receiver far side, just off the offensive line. Take the snap, rolling out, Broadway, middle of the field. Here comes the pressure again. He's got to throw it away, and he does. The pressure was there by one of the top defensive players for Red Springs, linebacker Aaron Cooper.
And everything was pretty much covered up right there. That was a good job by Red Springs defense. They played cover 2 that time, which I did not see a whole lot of last week against Jordan Matthews. So that's a good adjustment.
Tyson Broadway stays in the game, 16 for 26 for 204 yards this season with the Rams and 5 touchdowns. He's got 2 backs in the backfield to help shield. 2 receivers near side, Harrison and Neal. On the far side, Galloway. from the 45-yard line. It's a draw play to Anthony Peel. On the far side hash, now works his way middle of the field. Bangs is brought down at the 39.
And I'm going to tell you, if I'm Reidsville right here, partner, I'm going to go counter play. Let's get this first down with counter.
Third down and 4.
They might go inside zone run right here.
Trips far side. It's the blocking man Peel in the slot on the far side. Harrison just off the line, and Neal now in motion from the sideline. Throw it to him on the screen at the hash. Juke move and a stiff arm to the first down line, to the sideline, and a flag.
And I think that's going to be holding coming back, but we'll see. Yep.
So from third down and 4,
Holding against the Rams, we'll back it up
to third down and 14 from the 49-yard line, just past midfield, right to left for these Rams. Broadway in his career at Southern Durham, 4,573 passing yards, 35 touchdowns to 9 interceptions. Far side, it's Galloway and Neal. Near side, it's Harrison in the slot. Man in motion is Neal from the far side to the near side. And a penalty before the snap.
I think it's
might
going to
be a timeout.
Yep. What in the world?
The officials thought that Coach Ray wanted a timeout, and Coach Ray's like, no, I didn't. Or maybe there's a timeout for the chain gang here?
No, they're set up perfect. I'm not. They're still talking. So somebody had to have said something. All right, so they
we'll
wave
reset.
It off.
Yep, they'll
Okay.
wave it off. Third down and 14 for Broadway and the Rams offense in a 4-receiver set. 2 receivers near side, Harrison in the slot, Neal in the slot on the far side. From midfield, Neal in motion into the backfield. Backpedaling is Broadway, looks far side, now middle of the field. Quick flip out here near side to Neal at the 50-yard line. Works his way to the hash, another flag at the end of the play, past the 40-yard line at the 39.
Not sure what's going to happen right here, but I think it might be another holding.
Trey Bratcher on the stop. If you're Red Springs, do you dare decline this? I don't think so, no.
I wouldn't.
Holding against the Rams.
Yep, another holding.
Third down now.
So it'll be from the 40. From the 50, make it third down and 15. Again, the Rams lead it 16-0. A Derek Lyons QB draw touchdown. A Michael Smith counter run touchdown. Third down and 15 with 3:16 to play here in the first quarter. And in motion out to the far side. Quick throw. It's complete, but right there is the Red Springs defense leading the way. Number 52, Elijah Locklear with the stop in the backfield on the quick screen play to JoJo Samalu.
And I think that's one of those plays right there where you kind of concede defeat and just take what you can get and play the field position. Your defense is playing outstanding right now.
From the 45-yard line, fourth down and 20. In front of midfield, right to left.
Here they come, partner. They're coming for it.
Here's the punt from Lyons. High, booming punt to the 20-yard line, forces a fair catch at about the 22. Getting down there was Richard Brathwaite to force the hand in the air. 14 punts, 359 yards before that boot for Derek Lyons this season. So to the 22-yard line for Red Springs, left to right. 16-0 lead for Reidsville, 2:22 to play here in the first quarter. You're looking at what Big Will's saying in the comments.
I'm going to pay attention to Big Will. I'm going to pay attention to that, come next 3 or 4 quarters. Let's see what he does.
So here comes the quarterback, Boone, into the huddle for Red Springs. 2,460 passing yards on the season before today. That's second in the 4A. Two backs in the backfield. Quick handoff goes to Blue. Trying to find room near side off tackle. No way, Jose. Jaquez Tynes with the stop at the 20. Second down and 12, a loss of 2. The second tackle for loss on the season for Tynes, a 6'2", 255 junior.
Let's see if Red Springs right here gets a little antsy and wants to throw the football, man. I'm telling you, I'm feeling a pick. I'm feeling it, partner.
3 receivers set. They're going to bring in a blocking back off the line on the far side. Quick draw, delayed run with speed to the 30-yard line. That's going to be Ellaby. They're going to move him into the backfield off of a receiver. Had 9 carries for 137 yards and a touchdown coming into this one. 2 carries last week for 50 yards. He heads back in the backfield alongside Boone to the right side. 2 receivers near side, single receiver far side on 3rd down and 4 from the 29-yard line. The Rams defense showing a bunch of pressure up front. 4 down linemen for the Rams. It's a counter run. Looking for room here is Ellaby at the 30-yard line. Late flag. That's going to be holding on Red Springs as the run goes up to the 40-yard line.
Whoa.
There's a fight on the sidelines here. Red Springs getting into the face of it looked like Agent Zero here on the near side.
So there's going to be a holding right here. And then after the play, there's going to be a personal foul, which, man, Kendra should have stayed away from that. And I get it, you're trying to take up for your teammates, but at the same time, you got to be smart. So the corner and the receiver got tangled up on the sidelines right here, partner. I was watching it, and Kendra just come up and said, hey, let me give you a piece.
1 minute to play here in the first quarter. 16-0 lead for Reidsville. Red Springs on offense. 3rd down and 4 before the penalty.
I tell you, if you're Reidsville, man, I mean, I know you've had a week off. I mean, you're a little bit sluggish coming back out the gate. That was one thing we talked about, you know, before this game started. Would they be a little bit sluggish coming out? Man, you got to clean up these penalties.
Despite the penalties, though, I believe this defensive line has played strong so far. Cadence Pruitt with a sack. A fumble recovery for Devontae Campbell. Several tackles for loss in the backfield. So they will give personal fouls to both teams, and then the holding for Red Springs.
I'm going to tell you, we got away with one right there. We'll take it.
Some trivia tonight from our friend Jeff Webster, who says Red Springs beat Stoneville by 1 point for the State 1A Boys Basketball Championship back in 1969. Did not know that. First meeting between these two teams. So it'll be 3rd down and 14 from the 19-yard line for the Red Devils, left to right. 4 receivers set. Far side, it's Thames as well as Lowry. In the slot is Bratcher. Ellaby, I believe, in the backfield to the right side of the quarterback, Boone. Nope, it's going to be a quick throw. Middle of the field for a first down, complete to Thames.
Yep, so that's that play right there I was talking about earlier, partner. They ran trips left. You know, one receiver to the right. The receiver to the right was running a vertical. You had the slot running a 5-yard in, a 10-yard out on the other one, and then a vertical. And sometimes that 5-yard in can bring in 2 guys, but he had one-on-one coverage.
There's going to be a hold.
Okay.
So no completion. Flag here on the near side at the 15. Good just joining us, a Michael Smith counter run on the first drive for Reidsville. The second drive at Derek Lyons QB draw. And two two-point conversions, making it 16-0 Reidsville with 54 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. The Rams defense playing strong so far here in the first. It's going to be third down and eternity from inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Standing at the 4-yard line is the quarterback, Boone in the gun, single back in the backfield, 3 receivers near side, 2 receiver far side. Back in the end zone is Boone, throws it up, it's intercepted by Whitted at the 30-yard line. Near side to Marion Whitted.
And let's see if that's a holding call on Red. There it is, Red Springs, so that's Reidsville football.
We talked about it on the phone this week after preparing. We talked about it in the pregame show. It was going to take a lot for Red Springs to hold up against the pressure of the Rams, especially if they brought some from the linebacking core. And 3 straight holding calls there for Red Springs.
And you know, the great fans that listen to us week in and week out, partner, they know we do our homework. We're going to sit down. We're going to watch some film. I mean, we're going to break stuff down. We're going to call each other like 50 times a day. Hey, what'd you see? Hey, well, I seen this. All right, Joe, I got you.
Neal lines up at receiver after the interception on the far side. Now motion in the backfield. 2 backs along there. Fake it off by Broadway. Now runs middle of the field and stops just in front of the 20-yard line at the 22.
And, man, what a smart play by Tyson Broadway right there, man. He had nothing open. You know, he had Frankie Galloway. You had Kendre. That was double-teamed. Took what he can get.
8 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. 2 backs in the backfield. Henry to the right side and Peel to the left side. And a flag on the snap.
Oh, my goodness.
Will stop the clock with 3 seconds. Flag all the way back from the judge near the goal line at the 5.
Already seen at least 15 or 20 flags. I mean, you got a flag, partner? I'll throw one. You got one. I used to have one. If I can find
Did you snap it from somebody?
I went.
How'd you end up playing?
I went through officiating school.
Did you?
I did.
Oh my goodness.
I did at Elon. I did. I went through officiating school.
You know what they said? Right when you walked in?
Oh, they said, here comes trouble.
They said, unsportsmanlike conduct. Get out of here.
Get out of here. I did, man. I wanted to learn the ins and outs of everything. I went through officiating school.
How long did you last? Did you make it through the school?
Yeah.
You made it through the school?
Yeah.
And you're up here with me?
This is where I'd rather be. You kidding me?
We need you down there, partner.
I do not want to go down there.
Hey, you can broadcast the game and throw flags.
You pay me more to be up here. I'm a smart man.
3 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Rams with a 16-0 lead. Second down and 4.
No, I actually got into coaching.
From the 22-yard line, 3 receivers, 2 receivers near side. Neal in the slot alongside Galloway. He moves in motion into the backfield in front of Henry, who gets the football, lowers the shoulder. The bulldozer to the 15.
And I would continue to go back to that counter. I mean, just inside run.
Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Tri-State Steel in Reidsville. Distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom and pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us in our 6,000 square foot, fully stocked retail metal superstore, 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. till noon. From pipe bollards to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our retail metal superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote today, 336-280-4859. That's 336-280-4859 for Tri-State Steel, a value community member We start the second quarter, put 12 minutes on the clock. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line of Red Springs for this Reidsville offense with 2 scores.
And I tell you what, Jeff Webster, I take care of my shoulder very good now. I mean, I've had rotator cuff surgery, you name it, I've had it. My shoulder's healed. It's ready to go. I could probably throw some dimes right now if I wanted to.
Well, let's not exaggerate, partner. Let's be honest with the people.
Yeah, I couldn't even make it from second base to first base.
From the 15-yard line, left to right. Broadway in at quarterback. Motion Whitted from the far side to the near side. 2 receivers, far side. Quick throw in the backfield to Neal, who throws it a second time back in the end zone. It is complete to LaDon Hatfield for a Penrose Car Wash Cooler Ice score. The double pass. Goodness gracious. They make it fun, don't they?
Yes, they do. I mean, just the play call designs that we see week in and week out, and they try different things. They're not afraid to try different stuff.
22-0 lead after the Penrose Car Wash Cooler Ice score. From Broadway to Neal to Hatfield. Now the extra point unit is out. Pruitt's snap is good. It's picked up by Neal, though. He's going to run the 2-point conversion play. Far side at the back end of the end zone. It's complete to Derek Lyons. 24-0 Reidsville. I was convinced they were going to kick an extra point there. I was convinced.
That's why I keep saying.
Nothing, 53 to play here in the first half. So Derek Lyons with a rushing touchdown as well for Michael Smith. And then Deontay Neal with a touchdown pass after the pass from Tyson Broadway. He found LaDon Hatfield at the back of the end zone. 24-0. 3 2-point conversions for the Rams tonight as well. So here comes Penaloza. Ball placed on the far side hash at the 40-yard line. They're going to stay away from Ellaby, who's on the far side. Line drive kick, middle of the field, bounces, a high bounce, recovered at the 25-yard line. Red Springs with some room here on the near side, 50, and stepping out of bounds is the return man Thames. Past midfield. Place the ball at the 45-yard line for Red Springs.
And I'm going to tell you, Red Springs has had several opportunities where they've had great field position. Just could not capitalize. Great job by Blue Death to put some pressure on the quarterback. I mean, they're pretty much, got everything locked down as far as receivers. We got to keep this going.
Up front will be Brunson and Pruitt at defensive end. 4 down linemen, Campbell in the middle. Boone takes the snap in the gun, hands it off to Blue Jr. Middle of the field, Cadence Pruitt wraps him up, rips him down after a gain of 3. Second down at 7.
I tell you was showing me something, what was it, on Twitter or Instagram, where Cadence Pruitt shredded. I mean, Lord have mercy.
We're seeing a different look here. I believe it's Salem Hampton lining up at defensive tackle. Salem Hampton lines up at defensive tackle here on the near side alongside Campbell. Pruitt lines up on the far side at defensive end. Brunson near side. Here comes all the pressure. The linebackers are on the way in the backfield to try and get Ellaby. He's stopped on the edge by Pruitt and company on the far side at the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. 3rd down and 7. Tynes will check in for Campbell up front.
I think if I had a yellow flag right there, I would have slung that one. We had a bit of a hold right here on Cadence Pruitt's side.
It'll be a loss of a yard, 3rd down and 8. from the 43-yard line. Far side hash for Red Springs. Here comes JoJo Samalu to line up at linebacker just off the line, near side. Pruitt gets back there, so does the interior defense, and Zaylen Hampton is there to bring him down. Boone at the 50-yard line. Wow. That's why you line up speed at defensive tackle.
And we knew pregame, man, we really had to get a lot of pressure on Chase Boone. Like I said, he's a very efficient quarterback. I mean, he can get the ball off in a hurry, but when you got a second and a half to 2 seconds, man, I mean, it's only so far that can go.
They call number 9 the Joker. Went over 100 career tackles last week. Now an adjustment to play up front on the defensive line alongside Pruitt and Tynes and Brunson and Albright and Campbell inside.
I'm sorry, partner. I'm just admiring the comments here.
4th down and 14, and a timeout on the field with 9:33 to play in the second quarter. 24-0 Reidsville. Tonight's game brought to you by Shannon Moore and the team at River Lake Homes LLC, your hometown realtors in Rockingham County. Local, experienced, and trusted. River Lake Homes LLC represents its real estate clients with integrity and delivers excellent service on the journey to finding your dream home. Serving Rockingham, Guilford, and Alamance counties with over 27 years experience and endless dedication. River Lake Homes ensures your real estate investment is a success. Looking to acquire or sell land, residential, or commercial properties? Look no further than your hometown realtors. River Lake Homes, LLC, a believer in local community and serving all of its real estate needs. To learn more about how our agents can best serve you, visit riverlakehomesllc.com or call 336-772-3221. That's 336-772-3221 for your hometown realtors. River Lake Homes, LLC. 4th down and 14. They're going to go for it. It's a quick pitch out to Ellaby, who looks to throw. He pumps, or it's Thames throwing. It's going to be stopped. Lowry with the completion to the 45-yard line. Turnover on downs.
I mean, I give it to Red Springs. They're trying to pull out all the stops right now to get something going.
I was not ready for that out of the commercial break.
I was not either. I figured they would have punted that football off, especially where they were at on the field.
A little orbit run for Thames from the far side slot into the backfield. He got the football and then pump fake, tried to throw. Found Lowry, but not for enough. So Rams football yet again. They start at the 44-yard line. Their own 44, left to right.
And here we go. We got Braxton Johnson back in at quarterback.
Alongside him is Smith, the senior, bursts through past the 50-yard line to the 49. It's going to be 2nd down and 4. Tell you what, up front, those offensive linemen finding plenty of room in the middle of the field for the tailbacks of Reidsville.
And I would keep going back to it. You talked about earlier, they play a 3-3-5 defense. It's kind of, miscombobulated a little bit with the way they play it. But
Eli Totten will check in for Jaquez Tynes up front on 2nd down. We'll have a flag. I don't know. The play was snapped. The ball was headed towards the 30-yard line. Michael Smith was through, and a flag.
What in the world?
$8:56 to play here in the second quarter. 24-0 Reidsville with the football. And a penalty on Red Springs defense.
Illegal participation against the Red Devils, a 5-yard penalty. Gives the Rams the first down.
First playoff game of this season for this Reidsville squad after a bye in the first round. Looking sharp offensively and defensively. Past midfield now at the 44-yard line, left to right. Braxton Johnson in the backfield. Up back is Peel. Single back in the backfield. 2 receivers set. It's another counter run for Smith. He would have been gone if he didn't trip up on his own shoes at the 39-yard line.
I tell you what, and I would keep going back to it and back to it and back to it because, this offensive line is leaning heavy on its defensive line of Red Springs.
5.5 yards per carry this season for Smith. with 5 rushing touchdowns, including 1 on the first drive of the game. Peel and Harrison line up at tight end, standing up for Harrison on the far side. Peel as the wingman. Time for Johnson to throw in the pocket. He smashed in the backfield. My big number, 62. Kamarian McBride, the defensive tackle.
Yeah, he just come right in untouched and just put a
14 tackles for loss on the season. That leads the team. That's sack number 4 on the year for McBride. 3rd down and 11.
Here we go, 5 wide by Reidsville.
Braxton all alone at the 50-yard line. 3 receivers bunched up near side. Neal from the far side, now here to the near side. Johnson looks to him, now throws quickly on the screen to Callaway on the far side. Eludes a tackler, gets back to the line of scrimmage. The original line of scrimmage brought out of bounds on the far side. Actually, will stay in. The clock will run.
I mean, why not? Let's go for this.
It's going to be 4th and 8 for the Rams. Place the ball on the far side hash at the 42-yard line past midfield. Single back in the backfield on 4th and 8. 3 receivers near side. That's a jump.
Nope, they didn't call it.
No flag. So the offense will reset. Harrison standing up, now bunched up. Puts the hand in the ground on the far side. Roll it out near side for Johnson. Stops middle of the field, throws it deep. Deontay Neal's wide open, jumps up for the football, grabs it into the goal line on the far side. A Penrose Car Wash Cooler Ice score. Deontay Neal, and a flag at the end of the play. I believe that will be on the celebration. My goodness.
Celebrate, my man. Celebrate. Wow.
How many times this season have we seen Brax stop, middle of the field, plant the feet on a roll, and find Deontay Neal?
Wait a minute, partner. Hold on. We got another flag.
It's got to be on this celebration. It's got to be.
It's a holding.
No.
Jesus.
Okay. Okay. Hold me, partner. The flag came at the goal line on a holding call. The first flag came from the goal line after the touchdown.
I mean,
let me breathe.
All I can say is when I did take officiating training, I did pay attention. So that's all.
So negate that touchdown for Deontay Neal. It stays 24-0 with 6:36 to play here in the second.
I don't know. I wish I could give you a good answer for that, but I guess we'll try
Sometimes in life, you never get the answers, and that's fine. You reset, you do things over again. And Reidsville's going to have to do it on 4th down and 472.
And they're going to punt it. Here we go.
Number 14, Derek Lyons in punt formation for the Rams.
So instead of a touchdown, they line up just in front of the 30 at the 31. Derek Lyons, who had a booming punt, his only punt of this game, inside the 20-yard line. Came into this one at 359 punt yards on 14 punts. High snap brought in by Lyons. That's a high-hanging punt at the 40-yard line past midfield in the middle of the field. The Rams will let it roll inside the 45. And Zaylen Hampton tries to wave it a little bit more. It'll go to the 34-yard line. So that's where Red Springs will take over, down 24-0, right to left, 6:24 to play here in the first half. Score update on your car needs of Reidsville out of town scoreboard. Central Davidson at 29, Carver nothing. The number 4 seed versus the number 13 seed in the 4A East. We'll try and get you some score updates as well here on your car needs of Reidsville out of town scoreboard. So Red Springs football, 1st and 10 from the 34. It'll be Boone in the gun. 3 receivers far side, single receiver near side. Looping snap, it's brought in. Delayed handoff, good room for Blue Jr. to the line of scrimmage. Now to the first down marker on the near side. Streaking to move the chains.
And right
just
there,
in front of the 45.
Right there, they played a 4-receiver set. They played trips right. And that was all hitches. I mean, the receivers done what they were supposed to do. You want to, even if it's a run play, you always want to play this thing out. You don't ever want to give up and give up the fact that it could be a run play and give it away.
So 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line, just in front of midfield, right to left for Red Springs. 4 up front for the Rams. Hand it off, same play this time. The battering Ram, that is number 14, Derek Lyons, making the stop after Zaylen Hampton slowed down the running back, Blue Jr., at the line of scrimmage. They'll mark it as a gain of 1, 2nd down and 9. Score update number 3, East Duplin leads North Johnston 27-6 in the second quarter in the 4A East bracket. 2nd down and 9 from the 46-yard line. Backpedaling is Lions back at safety. 3 receivers far side. He was up on the line here near side. Single receiver near side for Red Springs. Looking far side. The throw by Boone. Backpedaling and intercepted by you-know-who. Number 1, Deontay Neal at the 19. Rams football. Interception number 21 on the career for number 1. Don't throw that way. Don't throw it that way.
Well, we try to tell these teams week in and week out. I guess they can listen. We got to hit. I tell you what, if you want to listen, all you got to do is hit the like on RoCo Radio.
RoCoRadio.com.
And it's free. We give you all the great information that you need.
Anybody that's been to Community Stadium for a quarter knows. Don't throw towards number 1.
All right, partner. I want to see a score right here with 5 minutes, 6 seconds left.
1st and 10 from the 19, left to right, handed off to Henry, bounces off the middle of the offensive line. He's still standing somehow. It's a scrum. He gets 6 yards on that play, Keyshawn Henry. He's a bruiser. That's the 2nd or 3rd time he's done that tonight.
I'll tell you what, I want to see Deontay Neal get that touchdown back. I want that deep throw down the seam route. Oh, my goodness, it's the time for it.
2nd down and 2 from the 27-yard line, left to right. Johnson in at quarterback, Henry to his right side. 2 receivers far side. Heavy up front for the Rams. Man in motion is Neal in the backfield. It's a quick jet sweep. He's got a block from Henry. Can't get through it, though. And he'll be brought down just in front of the 25. It'll be maybe a loss of 1. We'll see how they mark it. There's a flag on the play at the end of the play.
Is that
maybe a face mask, I'm hoping?
Personal foul? Let's see. Watch him call holding. Oh, personal foul, face mask. Oh,
it's going to be on the Rams. Oh, the Community Stadium faithful do not like that.
Oh, my.
I hope y'all heard that on the crowd mic.
Here we go.
So after the face mask, it'll be 2nd down and 15 from the Rams' 14-yard line, left to right. Henry's to the left side of Johnson. 4 receivers set. 3 receivers far side, single receiver near side is Galloway. Quick throw in the slot to Harrison with a juke move. The big man is going to reverse field. He's here on the near side with a juke move. Took somebody out of his shoes to the 20-yard line. A flag at the end of the play, out of bounds for Kendre.
And I think that's going to be another holding call. Yep. Oh, my goodness. No illegal block.
Crackback block, it looks like. Man, Harrison got it in the slot far side. Made a juke move, got a little bit of room, saw it was closed, reverse field, orbited in the backfield to the near side, gained 10 yards. Holding or not, that's an athlete being an athlete. 2nd down and 15 inside the 10-yard line after the penalty. Place the ball at the 8-yard line. Again, left to right for the Rams. They lead it 24-0, 3:48 to play here in the second quarter. Albright in the offensive line sets. 4 receivers set, 3 receivers far side. It's a counter run. Room just enough for Henry. He's going to get it past the 10 to the 12-yard line. It sets up a manageable third down. It'll be third down in about 15.
Brings up 3rd and 20.
Place it at the 13-yard line. Johnson in at quarterback and Henry alongside him. 3 receivers far side. Now Henry's going to move here to the near side. Galloway, the single receiver here on the near side, covered by Thames. Time for to throw for Johnson. He's going to get out of the backfield. He does. Near side, throws on the run, and incomplete. Got rid of it. 4th down at 16, and the Community Stadium faithful wanted a flag there. So here comes Derek Lyons to punt for the 3rd time. He'll stand inside the 5-yard line, middle of the field. This is where it gets dangerous. You've got Thames back there to return. I imagine you're trying to keep it away from him.
You got to be careful, too, because they're probably going to bring the house right here to try to block this punt.
From the goal line, Lyons boots this one. It'll bounce just in front of the 45-yard line. It won't quite make it to midfield. It'll bounce at the 45 far side hash, and the special teams of the Rams will stop it just in front of the 45. 2:52 to play here in the second quarter, 24-0 Reidsville. Red Springs with the football on the far side hash. Tonight's game brought to you by Penrose Car Wash, voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County. Penrose Car Wash at 1509 South Scales has been serving the Reidsville and surrounding area for over 50 years. Established in 1970, this popular venue welcomes everyone. Penrose Car Wash open 24/7, and find us on Facebook celebrating our 55th anniversary. Penrose Car Wash voted #1 car wash 3 years in a row. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line for Red Springs. Past midfield, right to left. The quarterback Boone fires to Thames on the near side. Hash as he rumbles to the 35-yard line. A player is down for Reidsville, the initial tackler.
I think he got hit in the knee.
We'll try to find out who's down. Hate to see this at any point, but especially at this time of the season. Player down, the initial tackler on the play that Thames was able to get away from. Still down here on the turf near side. Being attended to by trainers. Coach Teague out there as well. Looks like the player's going to be helped up. It's the best sight we can see. Looks like he is up, sitting now here on the near side. Will be helped up by the trainers. I believe it is number 12, Jojo Samalu, who walks off on his own accord. That's a great sight to see. He's embraced by Devontae Campbell, Zaylen Hampton, and several other teammates as he heads here to the near sideline and coaches. tell he's devastated because he's most likely out for the rest of this game. Maybe longer. So Samalu makes it to the bench on his own accord, and here comes Red Springs on 1st and 10 from the 33, down 24-0. 3 receivers far side, including Thames in the slot and Ellerby Jr. just off him on the far side. Handed off on the draw, near side on the run for Blue Jr. It'll be inside the 30 to the 28.
So here they go. They're calling a play, trying to go quick right here. When they run that trips, man, they really try to spread Reidsville's defense out. And they like to run the opposite side where there's one-on-one coverage.
2nd down and 5 from the 28-yard line. Boone in the gun. Single back is Blue. Here comes the pressure. Savion Johnson forces the throw on the far side. That's got to be intentional grounding. There's nobody there.
That's intentional grounding.
There is a flag on the far side.
Yeah, that's an easy flag.
Savion Johnson. Cadence was coming from the other side, but Savion here near side.
And with as much
forced the throw.
Pressure as he's been under tonight, man. I mean, he's been running for his life. I mean, he threw that ball down at the 30-yard line. His receivers were all the way at the 10.
The call is intentional grounding on Red Springs. Your car needs a Reidsville out-of-town scoreboard. Shelby 21, East Rutherford 14 in the first quarter. We'll try and get you a Walkertown score update as well. Good sight to see number 12 back in the game, Jojo Samalu. He'll line up at linebacker on the far side alongside AP and Savion. It'll be 3rd down and 10 from the 33-yard line after the grounding penalty. Chase Boone looks to the sideline. Alongside him, Raymond Blue Jr. 2 receivers near side, 2 receivers far side. It's another quick counter run to the middle of the field. Samalu in on the stop. Making the play, though, is Keontae Brunson.
And we got another player down.
To the 30-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and about 7.
A timeout.
Second down or make it 2 minutes and 15 seconds. 4th down and 7. From the 30-yard line, past midfield, right to left for Red Springs. Looking for the first points of the night, down 24-0. The Rams have been stellar up front. Can they get to the quarterback, Chase Boone, yet again here on 4th down and force another turnover on downs? Here comes Pruitt near side, gets in the backfield. He chases the quarterback. The ball is loose. Boone gets it out of bounds. Cadence, Pruitt, Thor is here.
So that's another intentional grounding.
Came from the near side, Cadence Pruitt.
Yep, that'll be another intentional grounding.
Boone saw him, tried to take off, knew he couldn't, so he tried to quick flip it to somebody or something. There was nothing there. The ball rolled out of bounds equilaterally with the quarterback.
And there it is. That'll be Reidsville football with 1 minute and 50 seconds left before the half.
Does that count as a sack?
I mean, I
it
guess
should.
You could.
It should be number 2 on the night for Pruitt.
Yeah, I guess you could count that. Because he was getting him down by the time he tried to throw it out.
Smith in the backfield alongside Braxton Johnson. 3 receivers near side, single receiver far side. Rams lead it by 24. Quick throw on the screen to Neal. That's a blatant face mask.
Wow.
On Deontay Neal.
Good day.
That wasn't to make a tackle. That wasn't to stop a man. That was to make a statement.
Oh, boy.
A statement that could be considered unsportsmanlike.
This game is going to start getting a little chippy here. That was terrible.
So after the face mask penalty, past the 40-yard line at the 43. Near side hash for the Rams offense with 24 points on the board. 1:41 to play here in the second quarter. Move the ball up actually to the 45-yard line. Left to right for the Rams. Neal in motion. Hand it off to Smith. He'll gain a couple on first down. It'll be second down and 7. Second down and 7. Two backs in the backfield. A wing back. Fake the handoff Broadway to Smith. Now he's got several on him near sideline. He dances around and completes it off the hands of Galloway and hits his shoe top. And incomplete. Broadway made it a play. That was theater.
Oh, no. A holding?
And holding call.
I mean.
So Broadway was all by himself. There was 2 Red Springs defenders in front of him, and he was hesitating, making moves, forcing them to come to him so he could make a throw.
And that was a good, great job right there by Frankie Galloway. He got in behind the offense. You know, he sat down, you know, trying to go here, go there, trying to find a spot for his quarterback, and finally he got behind the defensive back.
Score update on your car needs of Reidsville out-of-town scoreboard. Walkertown 52, Wheatmore nothing in the second quarter. So from the gun, third down and 17 from the 38. 3 receivers far side, single receiver near side for the Rams. Broadway claps the hands, takes the snap. Here comes the pressure right away. His second sack of the night. Number 62, Kamarian McBride, the 6'2 senior, came into today with 4 sacks, now at 6.
And you've got to hurry if you want to try to get something going.
Clock inside 45 seconds at the 30-yard line. Third down and 25.
Oh, the heck with it. You might as well take a shot right here. Let's see what you can get.
3 receivers far side. Single receiver near side. Plenty of time for Broadway.
Throw it. There it is.
Here's the throw. Open is Kendry at the 30-yard line.
Okay. You got to call timeout right here. Call timeout. There it goes.
Harrison places the ball down at the 27-yard line.
What a great job by Kendry Harrison. I seen it all the way, man. He was double covered. And as Broadway took off to the right-hand side, kind of flowing everything out, Kendry just took off. And the DBs didn't keep up with him.
Timeout with 23.5 on the clock here in the first half. 24-0 Reidsville. Derek Lyons with a rushing touchdown from the quarterback position. On the first drive of the game, Michael Smith with a counter run for a score. And then a pass, a double pass from Tyson Broadway to Deontay Neal at the 20-yard line, who found LaDon Hatfield at the back of the end zone, middle of the field. 3 2-point conversions is how Reidsville sits with 24 points on the board. A chance for 6 more, maybe even some more after that.
Well, you got plenty of time. You got 23.5 seconds left. Reidsville's got 2 timeouts, and you're right there at the 27-yard line going in.
Hatfield on the far side. Whitted and Galloway. Near side for Neal. Harrison just off the line, near side at tight end, standing up. Motion Neal in the backfield here on the near side. Time for Broadway to throw. Flushed out of the pocket, almost tripped up, still standing, but brought down. You got to call another timeout.
There it is.
And there it is. A gain of a couple. Broadway made some moves to try and make a throw to Harrison here on the near side. Not enough time, but a timeout with 17 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. It'll be 2nd down and 9 from the 27-yard line. Fade to 0 here. Or maybe across the middle of the field for Neal.
And this is another possibility.
Across here maybe?
Thinking outside the box right here. Why not, with 17 seconds left, you got a timeout.
Run the ball?
Yep, run counter, run inside zone, pick up as much as you can, call timeout, and that gives you, maybe 2 chances to go to the end zone, maybe 3 if you're lucky. Because, they probably wouldn't be expecting a run right here.
Near side hash inside the 30 at the 28-yard line, left to right for Reidsville.
And look at the numbers, Joe. You see the numbers right here. Look, you got
Harrison is in the backfield. Yeah. He lines up as the wingback here on the near side. Motion Smith out as a receiver on the far side in the 4-receiver set. Quick throw. It's to Neal at the hash. Now works his way near side hash at the 20 juke move. He is brought down at the 15-yard line with 7.5 on the clock, enough for a first down.
And that was a great play call right there. I mean, you had 3D line. Your linebackers were kind of out, trying to cover the trips right here. And you throw a perfect screen to Deontay Neal.
At the 16-yard line for the Rams, 7.5 on the clock. Near side hash. They faked that screen out on the far side and went to the near side hash, or the far side hash instead. Almost a blind-looking throw as well. So Reidsville using their last timeout. 24-0 lead, looking to add 6 more on the board. Ball placed at the 16-yard line. Score update to the basketball court on the hardwood. McMichael leads North Forsyth. Boys basketball 33-25 at the half. On your car needs of Reidsville out-of-town scoreboard. Maiden leads North Surrey, the 11 seed, 26-14 in the second quarter. A game that we care about here. Eastern Wayne leads Southwestern Randolph 21-0 in the second quarter. The winner of that one will face the winner of this ball game next week. Number 8 versus number 9 in the 4A East. So out of the timeout, 7.5 seconds on the clock in the second quarter. Anthony Peel is a lead blocker up front. Michael Smith in the backfield to the right side of Tyson Broadway. 3 receiver set. Neal in the slot near side. Motions to the far side alongside Harrison. Looking that way is Broadway. Throws the fade to Harrison at the pylon far side. It's a Penrose car wash. Cooler Race score with 2 seconds on the clock in the second quarter. Ken Dre Harrison, but there is yellow.
15-yard line. It is a touchdown catch by Ken Dre Harrison.
Holy moly. Illegal shift?
Illegal shift is the call.
What in the world?
It was a basic shift for Neal from the near side to the far side.
It was called an illegal shift.
That was.
The Rams will back them up 5 yards with 2 seconds left now.
Just breathe.
Count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Just relax.
2.1 seconds to do it again for Reidsville. Tyson Broadway in at quarterback.
I'd do it one more time. Go one more time. So you got him lined up right here at the slot. Right here on the line. I would go a fade.
Whitted and Neal on the far side. Galloway near side. Smith to the left side of Broadway where he rolls to the left side hash. Plants at the 25. Back pedals. Throws it to the back of the end zone. Jumping up. Kendra Harrison on the far side. Pile on. It's going to be out of bounds. and incomplete as the clock expires here in the second quarter. Second round of the NCHSAA 4A East playoffs. Reidsville 24 and Red Springs nothing at the half. Your scoring summary: Michael Smith, a 20-yard touchdown run on the first offensive drive of the game. The Rams forced a turnover on downs on Red Springs' first offensive drive. 2-point conversion good, 8-0 Reidsville. Then on the next offensive drive, Derek Lyons, a QB draw, a 7-yard touchdown run, made it 16-0 after the 2-point conversion. LaDon Hatfield with an interception, Demarion Whitted with an interception in this one. And then one of the most beautiful plays you'll see in playoff football. It was Tyson Broadway quick flip at the 15-yard line to Deontay Neal, who acted like he was going to run, stopped, hesitated, pump fake, then found at the back of the end zone LaDon Hatfield for 15 yards to make it 24-0 with a 2-point conversion. Deontay Neal with an interception as well in the second quarter, his 21st of his career. At the half, a 24-0 lead for Reidsville. Coming up, we've got the Mighty Ram Marching Band. We'll take a look at your Carneades of Reidsville out-of-town scoreboard, and we'll recap our thoughts on the first half of the second round matchup between the Red Devils and the Reidsville Rams. We take you down to the field for the Mighty Ram Marching Band. just in time. Made it back. The Mighty Ram Marching Band here on RoCo Radio, RoCoRadio.com. At the half, a 24-0 lead for Reidsville over Red Springs. Your overall thoughts on the first half?
I think overall thoughts, man, I think for Red Springs side, I mean, they got to get something going offensively. You know, I'm not sure what that may be. I mean, they've had a lot of pressure on them, you know, with our defensive line, you know, just crashing down and taking care of business as they should. For Reidsville on offense, I mean, man, I'm telling you, we left a lot of points on the board. I mean, this score right now could be easily 45-0, if not 50-0. Defensively.
Well, hold up.
Okay.
Did we leave the points on the board, or
Well,
did certain?
I'm saying it in a way that is professional, I guess.
Hey,
you know,
the boss said it's okay.
Okay, well, if the boss said it's okay, well,
We got some lines we can't cross.
Started now, but no, I think, you know, we left a couple of points on the board for sure. But I think defensively, I think we're playing a great football game, man. We've had, you know, a couple of sacks, you know, a couple of times where, you know, Chase has thrown the ball on the ground and his receivers have been 20 yards upfield, you know, intentional grounding at least twice. And, you know, 3 interceptions to hang on top of that with Hatfield, you know, Whitted and Neal. But overall, man, I think we're doing pretty good. I think, you know, just having that week off has kind of thrown us off a little bit. But I think once we get back in that rhythm, and I think the second half should be a lot better, I think we'll be just fine.
Let's go to your car needs of Reidsville out-of-town scoreboard here at the half. Reidsville with a 24-0 lead. Randleman down to North Pitt in the second quarter in the 4A East. 20-13. Number 4, Central Davidson leads Carver, number 13, 42-0 in the third quarter. Bunn leads Southwest Edgecombe 18-15 in the third quarter. East Duplin, the number 3 seed in the East bracket, leads North Johnston 34-14 in the third quarter. Mount Pleasant over Tuscola in the third, 30-20. Newton Conover over Ford 17-7 in the third quarter. T.W. Andrews leads Clinton 22-3 in the third quarter. Bandies and Kramer, the run versus the pass. The run winning this one in the third, 33-14. Burns over West Stanley at the half, 35-7. Number 2 seeded West Craven leads Roanoke Rapids 22-0 in the third quarter. Pisco over West Iredell 20-12 at the half. Number 1 Brevard in the West bracket leads West Stokes 41-0. So my hopes, nope, not in that one. High Brighton, the number 2 seed, leads RS Central 14-0 in the West side. Number 8 versus number 9. The winner will face the winner of this one. Eastern Wayne leads Southwestern Randolph in the third quarter 36-0. Shannon Wingate and Maiden leads North Surrey, the number 11 seed, 34-14 in the third quarter. Those are your scores in the 4A. Let's look at the 3A. Kinston leads Midway 13-7 in the third quarter. Northeastern at the half leads South Columbus 35-21. South Columbus sharing conferences with Red Springs. That one's at the half. Wake Prep Academy who beat Bartlett Yancey last week down against Martin County 14-13 in the third quarter. North Stanley 28, East Surrey 19 in the third quarter. Whiteville down to Aiden Grifton 27-7 in the third. Walkertown leads Wheatmore 54-0 in the second quarter as they return to the playoffs after a bye in round number 1. James Keenan leads Wallace Rose Hill 19-7 in the third. West Davidson down to Providence Grove 21-17. Man alive, I don't know if the score is accurate, but Shelby over East Rutherford 43-20 in the first quarter. I can't imagine that game is still in the first quarter. So we'll try and find the validity of that score. Lincolnton and Hendersonville tied at 21 apiece in the second. Lewisburg and Farmville Central at 31-13. Farmville Central. Mount Airy over Thomasville 45-0. The number 1 seed in the 3A West. Let's check some Greensboro Metro scores before we bring you the third quarter. We start in Virginia. William Byrd over Bassett, 21-3 in the second quarter. South Davidson over Rossman, 21-8 in the third. Eastern Randolph, 14, Union Academy, nothing at half. Southern Alamance, 38, J.H. Rose, 21, looking for their 8th win of the season. A score that we were interested in and seeing how this game played out. Northeast Guilford, the number 2 seed in the 5A East. They lead Dixon 35-16 in the second quarter. Page and Independence, 31-0 lead for Independence in the third. Northern Guilford continues their tear. They lead it 24-13 over Asheville in the second quarter.
36, Southwest Randolph.
High Point
0.
Christian Academy, 42. Harold's Christian Academy, nothing in the third. Jack Britt over Davie Academy, or from Davie County, make it 14-7 in the third quarter. What a matchup. A.L. Brown back to the ways that we've known them. They are down, though, to Reagan, 21-7 in the third quarter. East Forsyth down to Lake Norman, 21-14. And as we mentioned earlier, North Pitt leading Randleman 20-13 in the second quarter. Your score here, 24-0, Reidsville over Red Springs at the half. Just about 30 seconds away from the start of the third quarter. If you're Reidsville, are there any adjustments you need to make offensively, in your opinion?
I think they're doing a great job of what they're doing now. I mean, they're keeping a balanced offense, keeping the counter, the inside zone run, keeping those things going, taking their shots when they need to. They set their shots up off the run game. Keep doing what you're doing. I mean, my whole thing is just, and I don't know who it is, but just cut down on the penalties. If we cut down on the penalties, this game could be a runaway train right now. But, I mean, in the second half, it needs to be all gas, no brakes, or should I say BTA?
ATB, brother.
ATB, whatever you want to call it. I mean, if you don't know the abbreviation, David Woods, send me a Facebook message. I'll let you know. But, the
DW Dictionary.
Yeah, we've got to come out and we've got to start taking care of business and looking like a championship football team and keep the pedal to the metal. But that's just it for me. Just keep it down on the penalties.
Tonight's game brought to you by our friends at Penrose Car Wash, Cooler Rice, Shannon Moore and the team at River Lake Homes, LLC, Tri-State Steel in Reidsville, and Ancora Compassionate Care. When life brings tough moments, you don't have to face them alone. Ancora Compassionate Care has been a part of this community since 1987. So Deontay Neal back to return.
Reidsville Rams will receive the opening second half kickoff.
He stands on the far side hash behind the 15-yard line.
Number 17, Marco Tellez will kick off.
Marco Tellez will kick for Red Springs. Near side, I believe it's Jordan Robinson here on the near side to return for Reidsville. Here's the kick from Tellez. Line drive end over end. It was Robinson. It'll go out of bounds at the 25-yard line, and that looked intentional.
Oh, look at that, partner. So you got your Shelby score right there. It's 43-20 Shelby. You got GW on Blacksburg, 30-7.
On your car needs of Reidsville out-of-town scoreboard. For East Rutherford, you know this, if some certain Titans, you got to literally take their heart out in order to stop them. That's one of those teams.
Yep.
I'm not saying that they're in the game. I'm saying you don't think they're out of the game until the game is over.
You got to give a big shout-out to Brandon Pinkerton. That dude is a baller.
First and 10 for Reidsville, left to right to start the third quarter, up 24. Quick look far side, now near side on the slant to Galloway, incomplete.
Pass ball's incomplete to bring up second and 10.
Offensively, it's been the run game for the Rams. One passing touchdown, 2 rushing touchdowns. Michael Smith, Keyshawn Henry have looked good in the backfield. And defensively for Red Springs,
We got on the,
it's been one heck of a game for number 62, Kamarian McBride, with 2 sacks.
and we had an illegal man downfield against Reidsville.
It appears there was a illegal man downfield somehow on a quick pass, but it was called.
I mean, I'm going to tell you, Tally really knows how to throw that jab in there, don't he? I like it. Just stick it in there.
1st and 15, fake the counter, quick throw. It's to Neal. Near side hash in front of the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of about 7 or 8. It's going to be to the 39.
And you
I
know
like that play call.
he's allowed to do that. I mean, he's had how many years' experience of being an official? Long time, right? Yeah.
He's earned it. No
He's
doubt
earned
about it. No doubt about it. 2nd down and 6 from the 39-yard line. Left to right. Don't say it too loud. I'm scared if he hears this, partner.
Oh, man, he's our friend now. You know, I ain't worried about old Tally.
2 backs in the backfield. Neal in motion from the near side. Handed off to Smith. A whistle after the snap. And another illegal procedure call.
I'm not. Man. All right, let's try this again. So,
2nd down and 11 from the 34. Left to right for the Rams. In their own territory. Broadway tries to get the quick draw. He's a gunslinger. He got it.
I was just making sure. I wanted to see who they called that on.
That wasn't just a.
Yeah.
That was a
I like when they do
snap.
that, man. I like when
snap clap.
There you go, like that right there. Give you a little
That was
demonstration.
slow. You're above the age limit. That was slow. 2nd down and 6 from the 39-yard line for the Rams. Wing back to the far side is Peel. Handed off to Smith. He goes that way. He's got room to the 40-yard line. Now
Here
to
he
the
goes.
sideline at the 50. At the 40-yard line, pushed out of bounds. Michael Smith, the senior's having a heck of a game.
And no flag.
Oh, my
Do
goodness.
you hear the crowd?
I mean, he's throwing.
Tally said no flag.
He smiled. Look at him. Look at that. And he looked over at me. Yeah, I seen you, Tally. I seen you. Oh, my goodness.
1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
He loves his job.
2 receivers near side, single receiver far side after the run from Smith. 2 backs in the backfield. A lead blocker for Henry. That's Peel who motion as a receiver here on the far side.
There it
Quick
is.
throw, Broadway, middle of the field, complete to Agent Zero.
Go.
To the 19-yard line, 1st down, Reidsville.
Great job, Agent Zero right there, sitting inside that zone, taking what you can get.
Love the look we're getting from number 13, Tyson Broadway. Far side for Galloway. Near side, it's Neal and Peel in the slot. Harrison lines up at tight end, near side, standing up. Snap taken by Broadway. Quick throw, middle of the field, wide open. Harrison dragging him down at the goal line. Will have a flag.
I mean, that should be on Red Springs.
It is called
Yeah,
a touchdown of Penrose Car Wash. Cooler Ice score. Agent Zero gets that score from earlier. His first of the night, number 18 on the season. 2 touchdowns away from breaking Q Flippin's record of 48 career receiving touchdowns set throughout his career up to 2021.
All right, now supposedly they're going for an extra point. Let's see if they fake us out right here.
Penaloza set to kick. Pruitt to snap. Hold for Neal is good. Line drive, base hit to center field. It's good. 31-0 Reidsville, 10:16 to play here in the third. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Cooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Cooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayodan at 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. Or visit our local Cooler Ice dispenser at Jules Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reidsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reidsville at 1509 South Scales or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Cooler Ice, great tasting Fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations, 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons at Cooler Ice. Fresh and ready when you are. Alex Penaloza puts the ball on the tee on the 40-yard line, far side hash, and gets ready to kick this one off to Red Springs, and they'll keep it away from number 2, Taquan Ellerby Jr. Penaloza line drive just stays in bounds at the 25-yard line. It's recovered by Red Springs, a gain of 6. On the return, stopped by Derek Lyons and Savion Johnson.
Jerry Talley was a pitcher.
Really?
I didn't know that.
Red Devils take over around the 31.
I have to get the old man over here. Hey, you a pitcher? Oh, what we got it going on here?
31-yard line, far side hash for Red Springs.
Still waiting for a winner on the split the pot.
Kendra Harrison with a receiving touchdown. LaDon Hatfield from Deontay Neal on the quick pass from Tyson Broadway. The double pass, the 2 passing touchdowns. Michael Smith and Derek Lyons with rushing touchdowns. Quick pitch, slipping up in the backfield is Blackman. And he'll be down by contact at the 24.
Again, that ticket number.
Did you get your ticket out, partner? We got to split the pot. Get it out. Oh.
You know I don't carry cash, partner.
Oh.
It's just American Express. Second down and 16 from the 25. Right to left for Red Springs. What? No. Did you just see that? Demarion Whitted. With the coverage here near side, it's a run. Demarion Whitted was dancing before the snap. Celebrating the 50-50 pot.
12.
Score update on your car needs of Reidsville out-of-town scoreboard. McMichael leads North Forsyth in boys varsity basketball 46-35.
Look at this, man. I mean, he was a pitcher,
Sixth-grade
head of the
gym
refs,
teacher,
a gym teacher,
the commissioner,
the general.
the general.
Oh, he's the general up here, man. I mean, you have tape. If you go past that tape, hey, you know better. Don't do it. Oh, man, he stays on you.
Third down and 14 for Red Springs. 4 up front, plus plenty linebackers ready to get in the backfield. Time to throw for the quarterback, Boone. He's out of the pocket, goes far side hash, throws back foot, incomplete. There's nobody there. That's got to be intentional grounding. I guess they'll say he was out of the box. I don't even know if that exists in high school football. 4th down and 14. Heads up, though, to Chase Boone. He has faced pressure all night long. The number 2 passer in the 4A before tonight's contest.
Now let's pay attention here and see if it could be a fake. I wouldn't think so, but, I mean, what do you got to lose?
Thames back to punt. Stands in front of the 15-yard line. Rams only have 4 up front. Everybody else sits back. And we have a flag behind the return men. Delay a game on Red Springs. Just joining us, 31-0 lead for Reidsville. 8:39 to play here in the third. So now after the delay of game, line of scrimmage, the 17-yard line, back just in front of the 10, low snap, brought in by Thames. Line drive, punt, backpedaling, over the shoulder catch for Demarion Whitted, now at the 50-yard line. Works his way near side, tries to get a block. Michael Smith sets 2 of them, just not enough room to get through. And Whitted will step out of bounds just in front of the 45-yard line. Oh, boy.
Another one?
This is worse than LeBron James before joining the Miami
I mean, I will second that.
Not one. Not two.
We've seen what happened there.
Not three.
Sorry, LeBron, but you cannot be the GOAT.
Don't.
There's only one GOAT in the NBA.
Oh, boy. You're going to get this
and he
comment
is from
section.
The great Chapel Hill.
I know, James Worthy was one heck of a player.
Oh, I mean, I like James Worthy too, man. Don't knock on James Worthy now.
1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. In front of midfield, left to right for Reidsville. They got Kendry lined up as a wingman on the far side. Handed off, near side gain of 3.
Number 62, McBride on the stop.
McBride, another tackle. It's going to be a gain of 4, 2nd down and 6 at the 49. Kendry Harrison with a receiving touchdown. LaDon Hatfield with a receiving touchdown. Rushing touchdown for Derek Lyons and Michael Smith. Fake they hand off to Henry. Broadway, near side hash, time to throw. Steps up, throws it from the back foot. Diving back to it is Kendry Harrison. Far side at the 35. They're going to say incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
Was a fan in Community Stadium. Faithful said, oh, whatever.
I had to. I don't know, man.
Galloway will line up at receiver, far side on 3rd down and 6. Harrison and Neal bunched up near side. Wing back is Peel here on the near side. Henry in the backfield. To the left side of Tyson Broadway. Here's the snap. Time in the pocket. Now stepping up. Pumps it. Runs near side. Broadway throws. Complete at the 30. Kendry Harrison. Can't deny it this time. 1st down.
I tell you what, man. Here's what I like about Tyson Broadway. So, he's pressure coming every which way. He steps up in the pocket, rolls out to his right, gets around, and here's what a good quarterback does, partner. Keeps his head downfield. He's, looking for this, looking for that. I mean, man, that's big time. We got another flag? I mean, is something I missed? Oh, we're good. Okay.
1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Past midfield, left to right for the Rams. One score already here in the second half. Quick pitch out to the far side for Smith. Gets to the hash, spins off a tackle, brought down at the 30. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, no more for Smith. Jeff in the comments, Red Auerbach said it best. He said MJ is the best since they started allowing traveling. And Molly says, Jeff, he didn't travel, he aired. 2nd down and 10 from the 30 after the pitch. Roll it out near side, middle of the field for Broadway. Throws wide open to Marion Whitted.
Yep.
Penrose Car Wash Cooler Ice score from 30 yards out to Marion Whitted. 37-0, Reidsville. Up 31-0, you got to give them the boot. Broadway rolling out here near side and finding the open Whitted. He had 2 receivers wide open.
Absolutely wide open.
Penaloza set to kick the extra point. Pruitt to snap. Neal to hold at the 10-yard line. High snap brought in. End over end spins through for Penaloza. 38-0 Reidsville, 7:04 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Tonight's game brought to you by Ancora Compassionate Care. When life brings tough moments, you don't have to face them alone. Ancora Compassionate Care has been a part of this community since 1987, offering serious illness care, hospice care, and now compassionate support through their counseling center. Their mission is simple: to be a supportive presence for life's journey. That's care you can count on right here at home. Visit AncoraCC.org to learn more about how they can support you when comfort matters most. Ask for Ancora Compassionate Care by name. Just as they're a supportive presence for life's journey, Ancora Compassionate Care is proud to support the Reidsville Rams on their journey towards another state championship. Line it up at the 40-yard line for Penaloza. Actually, that's going to be Evett set to kick. Landon Evett, the sophomore, the 5'10", 170 sophomore, puts the end over end up in the air at the 30-yard line, middle of the field. Ellerby returns it to the 26. Kendra Harrison with a receiving touchdown from Tyson Broadway, as well as Demarion Whitted. LaDon Hatfield with a touchdown reception from Deontay Neal on a quick pitch. Tyson Broadway to Deontay Neal on the double pass, and then 2 rushing touchdowns in this one for the Rams.
I got something on my mind I have to just get off my chest real quick. I know we're up 38-0. I'm absolutely glad about that. But if you're a YouTube TV subscriber, you've got to be absolutely thrilled that they finally made a deal with Disney to get ESPN back. I've been pretty PO'd about that. Just put that out there.
Albright and Campbell in the middle of the line, pushes the runner. Blue towards Cadence Pruitt, a loss of 4 on the far side. Well, he won't get a friendly mark on that one. It's going to be a loss of 1. It's Slade up front, Albright, Campbell, and Pruitt. Pruitt on the far side, near side for Slade at defensive end. Inside, Albright to the near side, Campbell on the far side. Samalu at linebacker on the far side, Lions at safety. The defense sets. In the gun is the offensive Red Springs on 2nd down and 11. Here comes Slade off the edge, near side. It's tipped up in the air off the hands of Savion Johnson, almost picked off by Demarion Whitted. Would have been his 2nd interception of the night. 3rd down and 11. Hey, it's the 3rd quarter, 38 points on the board, 38-point lead, but you know Blue Death's coming. The Golden Domes. Trey Slade will switch spots with Cadence Pruitt, who lines up here near side. And we'll have a flag. That's going to be a false start on the offense.
That's coming back. The receiver was trying to move up, and he couldn't go nowhere. Wasn't supposed to.
So it'll be 3rd down and 16 from the 29-yard line. How about Blue Death tonight? 4 consecutive shutouts in the regular season before the final game of the regular season, giving up 12 points to McMichael. A defensive shutout against Carver. There are only 8 points coming when they were on defense.
Got him again.
Back in the backfield is Cadence Pruitt. Sack number 3 in the night. For number 18. I
think I counted that right.
4th down.
Got Landon Hatfield with a high step coming off the field. They're having a great time right now, man. They're playing loose.
Thames set to punt inside the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 25. Jay Hunt says no one cares less about their creators and customers than you two.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to tell you, though, I was about this close to canceling. I was getting ready to cancel.
You need to join the club, partner.
What do I need to join? I mean, you're supposed to be
YouTube,
my BFF right here.
YouTube TV.
And you're just, pretty much boxing me out.
You're sucking the lifeblood out of consumers. Thames, it's a fake punt. He takes the snap, throws, incomplete. Wide open near side hash past the 40-yard line. The intended receiver, Trey Bratcher, but incomplete on the fake punt. Reidsville football at the 20-yard line of Red Springs, left to right, with a 38-point lead. Listen, I'm an anti-YouTube TV guy. I was a big fan of it. They said they were going to cut the cable cost. You're not going to have to worry about Dish TV costs. You're not going to have to worry about cable. Now you got to pay $80 to just log in and watch HGTV, and you don't get ESPN. Oh, by the way, you got to pay $450 for NFL Sunday Ticket. Let's add that to the mix. YouTube TV, no.
All right, so what do I go to? You're supposed to be helping me out here. You keep boxing me out. You keep slam dunking on me. What do I go to?
I'll just listen to the radio.
Oh, my.
No, just kidding. Hand it off inside the 20-yard line on the handoff to Jaden Stone, the freshman.
And that, my friends, you cannot pay attention. You cannot listen to Joe Dexter. He will stare you off into left field.
Listen, I'm right.
You're going down into a ditch.
YouTube TV said they
5
wouldn't.
miles an hour.
YouTube TV told us they would not be cable. They are now cable.
That's true.
Right side of Johnson is the tailback.
Uh-oh.
Handed off to Stone, trying to find room at the 10. Stopped on the counter just in front of it at the 12.
Takes it inside the 15-yard line.
Big Will.
I mean,
Big Will.
I'll let you take a guess on that one, what he's doing.
3rd down and 8 for the Rams after the turnover on downs, the fake punt. They're at the 13-yard line of Red Springs, left to right. 55 seconds remaining here in the 3rd. Counter bounce run from the far side to the middle of the field. On the carry for Jaden Stone. Nowhere to go. Nazir Blackman with the stop. It'll be 4th down and 2 from the 13-yard line. Make it the 12-yard line. Offense will stay out there. Johnson, Stone to the right side. Galloway at receiver, far side. They got the jump.
I don't think that was hard to call right there.
You see what Red Springs did right there? That's what I do when people mention YouTube TV.
Yeah, they almost had me throw my papers out to the fans over here.
The Chosen One says Hulu Live has all ESPN channels. There you go.
Okay. I'll look into that for sure. Check it out. Dude, what are we paying a month for Hulu? Because Hulu's Disney, right?
Hulu is, I believe so.
Yeah. Yeah, what are we paying a month for that, Chosen? I need to check that out.
The YouTube TV started at $40 a month.
I know.
It's only been 4 years, and it's at E+.
I know.
I'm putting ATB on YouTube TV here tonight as we start the 4th quarter, 38-0. Reidsville with the football inside the 10-yard line at the 6. 1st and goal.
All you fans, a big round of applause for being here supporting Reidsville football. The Reidsville fans.
Tonight's game brought to you by Penrose Car Wash, voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County. Penrose Car Wash at 1509 South Scales has been serving the Reidsville and surrounding area for over 50 years. Established in 1970, this popular venue welcomes everyone, even dudes named DW. Penrose Car Wash open 24/7, and find us on Facebook celebrating our 55th anniversary.
I think I'm the better DW out of, Darryl Waltrip and the rest of them.
I'll agree with that.
Okay, just making sure.
To the right side, Stone fake the handoff to him. Johnson rolls far side hash. Now he finds the pylon. He walks in. It's a Penrose Car Wash Cooler Ice score on the run for Braxton Johnson from 6 yards out. 44-0. Reidsville here in the 2nd round. There's that mark that we talked about in the pregame show. In the 2nd round since 2016, the Rams averaging 44 points per game, opponents averaging just 17. 8-1 during that stretch. And the Rams atoning the one time they didn't get a win in the column in the 2nd round since 2016 last year, right here at Community Stadium. Single back is Stone in the backfield. Johnson fires a missile intended for Brathwaite, incomplete at the back of the end zone, middle of the field. on the 2-point conversion. Keep it 44-0. 34-1 since 2016 here in the playoffs at Community Stadium. That mark will move to 35-1. 84-13 playoff record since 2002. After tonight, mark that to 84 wins.
Big Will, if you're listening in, if you're still watching this right now, I'm gonna lean back just a little bit. There you go. There's your view. You want to know what's going on? I don't know whether he's doing a crossword puzzle.
Sudoku.
What he's doing. Facebook, Snapchat, not sure.
Evitt set to kick for the Rams from the 40-yard line, near side. Reidsville 44, Red Springs nothing here in the second round. 10 minutes to play. End over end line drive by Evitt to the 10-yard line near side. It's returned by Thames to the far side hash at the 30. Tripped up by Lyons and Brathwaite. He had a lane, but tripped up. It's time to turn it up here at Community Stadium. The Reidsville Ram Mighty Marching Band. We call that, partner, missing the mark. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We turn it up for the Reidsville Ram Marching Band. Quick throw by Boone on the far sideline. It's going to be complete for a first down.
Well, I mean, you're batting 500 now. You missed the mark the first time. You had a base hit up the middle for a good single right there. That's pretty good. You did good. Good job. Batting 500, that's good.
In the business, we call that hitting the post. And I missed the post. First and 10 for Red Springs. With the ball down 44-0, 8 minutes to play.
Even the officials trying to figure out what do they call. What do we got?
I could say something right now, but I will not. First and 10 from the 40-yard line. Past midfield, left to right. Boone has to step out of the pocket and throw near side. He's got a wide open Ellerby at the 25, diving for the football. It'll be complete.
I'll tell you what, man. Chase Boone has really impressed me. You know, a 5'10 senior, 165 pounds.
Tonight going over the 4,000 passing yards mark in his career. Congratulations to Chase Boone, the senior. First and 10 from the 25-yard line, left to right. 7:18 to play. Boone takes the snap. Here comes a pressure raid up the gut. Brunson flushes the quarterback Boone out of the pocket. He has to slide at the 15-yard line near side.
Pretty shifty as well, man. He just, when he's got the time to, to step up in the pocket, he throws a really good ball.
Earlier this year, in his best game, he went 24 for 25 for 403 yards against South Brunswick. And Red Springs still lost that game. 3 receivers far side, single receiver near side. From the hash near side, running again is Boone for his life. Now to the middle of the field at the 10-yard line. To the far side, he slides down at the 5. He's hit at the end of the play.
Well, more flags.
You got to give it to him, too. He's leaving it all out there.
Oh, absolutely, man. I like kids that, even though you're down 40 nothing, you still put your best in there and you still play as hard as you can until the clock hits 0.
Last week, Coach Ray picking up his first playoff win, in part a lot to Boone. 12 for 18, 237 yards against Jordan Matthews with a touchdown. So the penalty will push the ball back to the 26-yard line. Crank it up. Second down and 11 for Red Springs from the 26-yard line. Here comes Keyshawn Henry and company. It's a 3-man sack in the backfield. Keyshawn Henry and Cam Harris. Also believe Trey Slade getting back there, the junior. So after the sack, third down and 19 from the 34-yard line. Just off the near side hash, the inside of the field, the placement of the football. And we're going to have a timeout by Red Springs with 4:31 to play and a 44-0 lead for Reidsville here in round 2. Tonight's game brought to you by Cooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Cooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayodan at 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart, or at Schul's Home here on Reidsville at 1635 Freeway Drive. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash, 1509 South Scale Street, or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Cooler Ice, great tasting fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations, 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons at Cooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. Third down and 19. Don't fall out the window, partner. Stay in here.
Hey, they are jamming out there.
From the 34-yard line. Lowry will line up at receiver here near side. 3 receivers far side. Throw it out. It's complete. Up the field for Ellerby to the 20, to the 10, and a flag thrown 15 yards back from the 5-yard line. That was one heck of a throw.
Hey, that was on a dime, too.
That's got to be holding.
Wow. I want to see the penalty yardage after this game. I bet we've had 25 flags, if not more.
I've never seen a flag fly from the 5-yard line near the end zone from right to left. It landed at the 26-yard line.
He threw it on a frozen rope.
On Red Springs, it'll be third down and 19. From the 37-yard line, far side hash, left to right for the Red Devils. Down 44, 3:25 to play. Backpedaling is Boone. Throws, he finds Ellerby near side at the 30. Almost gets past the tackle, brought down at the 25 by the sophomore Jalen Lewis. So fourth down and 12. To the near side hash. Boone in the gun. 4 receivers set. He looks to the sideline, and head coach Tim Ray, with 2:45 to play, takes a snap on fourth down and 12. Airs it out deep, far side, looking for Thames. Just misses his fingertips on the far side pylon, the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. Reidsville football. Tonight's game brought to you by Tri-State Steel in Reidsville, who will bring you your player of the game in our postgame show. Tri-State Steel, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom and pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us in our 6,000 square foot, fully stocked retail metals superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. and tomorrow from 8 a.m. till noon. From pipe bollards to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our retail metal superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote today at 336-280-4859. That's 280-4859 for Tri-State Steel, a valued community member. Run gain back to the line of scrimmage, second down and 10, 44-0 Reidsville. 1 minute and some change left. So right to left for the Rams. Hand it off near side. Number 33, Reggie Corley. In for the Rams, a 5'7", 140 sophomore. Reggie, one of 6 players for the Rams to throw a pass this season.
Big Will, I'm unplugging everything for him.
Inside 25 seconds now remaining. Third down and 9 for Corley and company, right to left. As he'll take a knee and the Rams will move on to round 3. A 44-0 win here in the second round over Red Springs. The win moves the Rams to 9-1 in the second round since 2016. They've outscored opponents by an average of 44-17 in those games. On the march, this redemption tour continues to round 3 on the trip to championship number 24. 5 state championships since 2016, 73-6 in playoff games since 2001, 34-1. Now move that to 35-1 since 2016 in playoff games here at home at Community Stadium. 84-13 playoff record since 2002. They moved to 9 or more wins in a season for the 26th consecutive year. Final score 44-0 Reidsville. We got your post-game show on the way, your Tri-State Steel player of the game, and final thoughts on YouTube TV. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I could say something right now. I won't keep my mouth shut, but man, I'm gonna tell you, what a dominant win by Reidsville. They took care of business. Did what they were supposed to do. Defense played absolutely spectacular. Intercepting the ball 3 times. They were in the backfield all night long. It seemed like every play, Chase Boone was running for his life. Man, what a great night. But, a thing to look forward to the next week. I'm not sure who we're going to play quite yet. It looks like.
Thank you.
Looks like Eastern Wayne has took care of Southwestern Randolph 49-0. So it's going to be Eastern Wayne. As Reidsville, if you want to continue on, in this journey, trying to reach the state championship, you've got to cut down on the penalties. And, some of that wasn't, we'll just keep it at that. We'll let the eyes and our facial expressions do the talking, but, you have to be a very fundamentally sound football team because the deeper you make it in there, I mean, you're going to run across some teams that are absolutely spectacular. I mean, you just got some great ball players all the way around, well coached. But tonight, you celebrate this one. You celebrate, like I said, and then, look forward, get ready from Saturday, Sunday on, you're looking forward to Eastern Wayne. And we'll take a look at that, what probably comes Saturday. I'll take a look at that sometime Sunday, try to get some film on them. Sit back and watch them, see what they got going on.
So for the Warriors, 7 points in the first, 21 in the second, 14 in the third, and 7 in the fourth for the 49-0 victory over Southwestern Randolph. The 8-win Warriors will take on Reidsville here at home. Eastern Wayne 8-3, 4-2 in conference this season, with wins over Goldsboro, CB Aycock, as well as North Lenoir, North Johnston, North Pitt, both playoff teams. A win over Washington, a playoff team. A win over Anson, a playoff team as well in that first round. A win over Anson, and then a 49-0 win over Southwestern Randolph tonight. Quick look at their stats heading into tonight. Just a quick preview of what the Rams will be facing. A quarterback, Oates, with a 50% completion percentage, 1,841 yards, 20 touchdowns to 10 interceptions. And 2 running backs over 650 yards on the season, one of them being the quarterback, Oates. So
kind of looking at them, just when I kind of look at an overview of a team and I kind of go through their passing, their rushing, it looks like it's a team that likes to really hold the football. I could kind of see that, 1,800 yards passing, 1,800 yards rushing. They kind of like to slow it down, take your time. Got to give out shout out to my man, Thomas Kelly listening tonight. What's up, buddy? As a former Southwestern Randolpher, that hurts me to hear.
Final score, 44-0. Offensively, is there anything the Rams need to work on? And then defensively, I want to hear your thoughts on the play of the front four.
Oh, man, offensively, I like what they did tonight. Keep doing what you're doing. I mean, you're distributing the football as far as different receivers go. I'm not sure, what they did tonight. They was using a handful of quarterbacks. You had, Braxton, and you had Broadway, I guess, trying to get in the mix, trying to keep him loose and keep him out there. I like Braxton. I like what he does. I like Broadway. I like what he does. I mean, maybe they're just kind of using him just in case something was to happen. You never know. Offensively, like I said, I like what they do. Keep running the football. That running the football leads to, big-time passes, downfield, opens up the pass game. Defensively, man, they were absolutely dominant. I mean, just all night long they were in the backfield. I mean, this offensive line, man, they were probably wide-eyed all night long trying to figure out, hey, what am I supposed to do here, Coach? I'm getting killed over here. But, man, what a great job. You got to give the secondary credit, too, with Whitted, Hatfield, Neal, all three getting, interceptions. And I don't know what the sack count was, man. I stopped counting in the first quarter. It's quite a bit. But, as I said, try to get these penalties down, work on the penalties, getting those down, and I think, Reach was going to be just fine. It's a lot different from last year. At the first start of the year, we were thinking, man, they might run into, having trouble with the run game again, like they did last year. But this year feels different. I mean, it really does, man. They're playing, lights out. They're taking, they're doing their job, doing what they're supposed to do on a D-line. I mean, it feels different this year, partner.
Chase Boone would have been halfway back home on the 2-hour and 23-minute trip if mileage counted on the football field. He had to run, he had to step up in the pocket, he had to move left, he had to move right. Every step he took, there was gold around him tonight. Yep. And that's the defining part of this defense to me tonight in Blue Death up front. I think they were the big difference in this one. The secondary with the 3 interceptions, a lot of that coming because of the pressure from the defensive line. The interior defensive line played really strong. I thought Devontae Campbell inside. We saw Zaylen Hampton playing inside as well early in the game, and that proved to be the difference. Too much speed up front. It's time to talk about your player of the game, brought to you by our friends at Tri-State Steel in Reidsville, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom and pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us in our 6,000 square foot, fully stocked retail metals superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. and tomorrow from 8 a.m. till noon. From pipe bollards to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our retail metals superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote today, 336-280-4859. That's 336-280-4859 for Tri-State Steel, a valued community member. The most valued member of the defense tonight for Blue Death was number 18, Cadence Pruitt, 3 sacks.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that, man. I was going to say the whole defense, Blue Death as a whole, needs to get credit for a lot of this stuff, man. I mean, the whole defensive line plays, spectacular. I mean, your corners and your safeties, I mean, they play lights out too. I mean, yeah, I like Cadence Pruitt too.
For me, the difference in why I say Cadence Pruitt isn't necessarily even the 3 sacks. If Cadence Pruitt was lined up on the near side, the quarterback had to run to the far side. If Cadence Pruitt was lined up on the far side, the quarterback, Boone, had to run to the near side or try and find some room in the middle. Cadence Pruitt was the impact up front in getting off the edge and making a difference in this one. 3 sacks, several tackles for loss, several big plays up front, and then also guiding that defensive line to one heck of a game in the interior as well as outside on the rush. His rush partner, whoever was on the opposite side of him tonight, I got to go with number 18.
Partner, I'm going to tell you what, man, I'm always on your team. I go with what you go with, so I'm on your team, buddy. Always.
Junior Cadence Pruitt came into this one with, I believe it was 30 QB hurries. I'd love to see what that number is. He came into this one 34 QB hurries on the season, 5.5 sacks. Move that up to, as long as the stats hold, to 8.5 sacks. And we've got old eyes. Maybe he had 2 sacks. Maybe he had 1, but I'm pretty sure he had 3. Well, I don't know if I want to put these things.
Oh, come on, man. They're not that bad. They're not that bad.
So, Cadence Pruitt, your Tri-State Steel player of the game in a 44-0 win for Reidsville here in round 2. They'll move on to round 3 right here at Community Stadium to take on the Warriors of Eastern Wayne, who defeat Southwestern Randolph by over 40 tonight in round number 2. So we'll bring that action for you here on RoCo Radio, RoCoRadio.com. Make sure you tune in on our Facebook page to find out. The hardwood season has started. We brought you McMichael's season opener tonight against North Forsyth. Jay Ramey and Jonathan Hatley on the call of that one. So we'll tell you where we will be this week on the schedule. Of course, we'll be here on Friday night under the lights at Community Stadium and Jimmy Teague Field for round number 3. So we'll have that coverage for you. Most likely the kickoff will be at 7 o'clock, so our pregame show will be at 6 o'clock. Well, for DW, David Woods, I'm Joe Dexter. Everybody take care out there. Be safe. We'll see you for round 3. Remember the 3 Fs, family, fun, and football. Take care, everybody.
Thanks for listening to RoCo Radio's coverage of high school playoffs on RoCo Radio and RoCoRadio.com. Tonight's game is made possible thanks to our wonderful sponsors, whose passion is to highlight the student athletes and the coaches that help mentor them on and off the field. Tonight's game is brought to you by Penrose Car Wash, voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County. Penrose Car Wash at 1509 South Scales in Reidsville has been serving the Reidsville and surrounding area for over 50 years. Established in 1970, this popular venue welcomes everyone. Penrose Car Wash, open 24/7, and find us on Facebook, celebrating our 55th anniversary. Penrose Car Wash, voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County 3 years in a row. Tonight's game is brought to you by Cooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Cooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayodan at 6734 NC 135, across from Walmart And visit our local cooler ice dispenser here in Reidsville at Schul's Home, 1635 Freeway Drive. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reidsville at 1509 South Scale Street or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get cooler ice, great tasting, fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations. 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons. At Cooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. The team with Shannon Moore and River Lake Homes LLC is always ready as your hometown realtor in Rockingham County. Local, experienced, and trusted, River Lake Homes LLC represents its real estate clients with integrity and delivers excellent service on the journey to finding your dream home. Serving Rockingham, Guilford, and Alamance counties with over 27 years experience and endless dedication, River Lake Homes ensures your real estate investment is a success. Looking to acquire or sell land, residential or commercial properties? Look no further than your hometown realtors, River Lake Homes LLC, a believer in local community and serving all of its real estate needs. To learn more about how our agents can best serve you, visit riverlakehomesllc.com or call 336-772-3221. That's 336-772-3221 for your hometown realtors. River Lake Homes LLC, local, experienced, and trusted across Rockingham County and the entire Piedmont Triad. Tonight's game is brought to you by Tri-State Steel in Reidsville, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom and pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us at our 6,000 square foot, fully stocked retail metal superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. and on Saturday from 8 a.m. till noon. From pipe bollards to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our retail metals superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote today, 336-280-4859. That's 336-280-4859 for Tri-State Steel, a value community member. Tonight's game is brought to you by our friends at Ancora Compassionate Care. When life brings tough moments, you don't have to face them alone. Ancora Compassionate Care has been part of this community since 1987, offering serious illness care, hospice care, and now compassionate support through their counseling center. Their mission is simple: to be a supportive presence for life's journey. That's care you can count on right here at home. Visit AncoraCC.org to learn more about how they can support you when comfort matters most. As for Ancora Compassionate Care by name, just as they're a supportive presence for life's journey, Ancora Compassionate Care is proud to support the Reidsville Rams on their journey towards another state championship. Thanks for listening to tonight's game. To find the full archive version, you can head on over to our Facebook page, facebook.com/Radio Rockingham, or on our Substack at RoCoRadioSports.substack.com. You can tune in to our full broadcast as well on Spotify by searching for RoCo Radio. And of course, we're also on YouTube by searching for RoCo Radio. Have a great night, everybody. Take care.